Good evening. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. Sorry, we're a little bit late. We've had a few little problems. We're going to get started now with our watch along. We'll be with you in 2 minutes. What do you think? What do you think the scores prediction is going to be? Come on, Leicester. What do you think? Come on, all you fans. Let's get going.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie and Co-Estate Agents. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everyone. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. What do you think to tonight's team? Morning, Dara. How are you? Morning. That's still thinking it's Sunday morning. Morning, evening, Dara. How are you? Yes. Come on, Leicester. What's everyone's score prediction? Sorry, we're a bit late. Just running behind schedule a bit. Here's the Leicester Burnley team. What do you think to the Leicester Burnley team? Schmeichel in goal, Ricardo right back, and Martin Soyuncu as the two centre halves. Thomas left back, Dewsbury Hall, Wilf and Tillemans, Albrighton, Dakar and Barnes up top. Do you agree with that team? Do you agree with that team? What do you think so far? Is it right? Should we have dropped Maddison? Should we have dropped Lookman? What do you think? The bench, yes. Thank Christ, Rob. Yes, thank Christ, Vardy is back in the squad. Yes, absolutely fantastic. You're right, Gray. How the devil are you? Yes, all Leicester fan predict. Get your scores in now. Get your scores in now. Hi, Fee. How are you? Hope you're well. Did you enjoy your trip on Saturday down to the King Power? Malungu, yes. Come on, you Foxes. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Foxes. On the bench is Ward, Vestergaard, Chowdhury, hashtag Magic Mendy, Lookman, Perez, Maddison, Nacho, and Vardy. What do you think to the team selection? What do you think Rodgers is? What's in Rodgers' mind to drop Maddison and drop Lookman from a team that played reasonably well against Wolves? What do you think? Come on, tell me what you think. Get your views in. We've got 5 minutes before the game starts, so come on, everyone, get your Dave Hill. Yes, Madders should be on. Who would Madders be in instead of your place, pal? Who would you think Madders should be? I'm not sure who he should be in there, but I think Madders should be. Don't understand Albrighton's position. No, I don't understand Albrighton's position. I'm a bit unsure how Albrighton is going to play in this game. We'll have to wait and see. But Mr. Underrated, yeah, it looks cold in Burnley. They've all wrapped up. And is anybody there? Is anybody watching? Is anybody watching this instead of at the game, but watching me instead? It'd be absolutely fantastic if you were. Marcus is going for a 3-2 Leicester. Morning. Sorry, that's going to keep doing Sunday mornings. That's why. Yes, evening. Evening, Maz. How are you? Marcus has gone 4-1 Leicester. Let's hope it's a 4-1 Leicester. Maddison and Lookman should have started. Yes, Maddison and Lookman should have started. Well, the teams are walking out now. Schmeichel's there. I'm watching you, Joe. Yeah, but you're not actually at the game, though, are you, pal? That's what I was asking for, whether anybody was at the game. Waiting for Tom to come on. He's been delayed, Tom, so I'll be starting it until Tom gets in. Yeah, come on, everyone. Get your pre-match prediction scores in. Who will score first? What will be the first goal? What will be the final score? Pre-match scores. Who will score first? Who do you think will score first? Karen's gone for a 2-1 win City. Yes, I'm not sure. I'm going for the old favourite 2-0 like I normally do. The players are coming up. They're doing the non-handshake nowadays. They're just lining up as they normally do, just on the halfway line. The teams are just coming up now. Let's go through the teams. The Burnley team, Pope's in goal. You've got Roberts, Tarkowski, me, and Taylor. Ben Mee used to play for us, and we've been trying to sign Tarkowski for ages. In the midfield for Burnley, you've got Owen Lennon, Ashley Westwood, Josh Brownhill, and Dwight McNeil. Also, Dwight McNeil that we thought we might have signed. And up front is Weghorst and Cornet. Sean Dyche has thrown a bit of a curveball there because he said he would not be playing. He said he would be playing, but he wasn't fit enough to play. Ethan, how are you? Here's the Leicester team. We all know what the Leicester team is. Schmeichel's in goal. Ricardo, Amati, Soyuncu, and Thomas as the back four. And also is the midfield coming up. Tillemans, Wilf, and KDH in the midfield. So we're playing three, and up top up top, I'm not sure what Brighton will play up top is Albrighton, Dakar and Barnes. We could actually play a 4-4-2 with that formation. Dewsbury all on the left and Albrighton on the right with Barnes and Dakar up top. 2-2 looks a bit negative for me. Could be 5 in midfield, and yes, it certainly could be. Dave, we just need to win. Yes, we do. It's got Burnley lined up as a 4-4-2 and a Leicester lined up as a 4-3-3. We'll have to wait and see. I think it will be a 4-3-3. Seriously worried about this game? Yes, Tom, I am very seriously wondered. Albrighton, Craig, you're right. Albrighton in for his work rate, team selection. Okay, as long as Brendan changes early. Yes, as long as he gets his tactics right. Well, Tom's here. When you're ready, Tom, jump on, pal. When you're ready. Sean Dice giving the crowd. Is that Ian Wone with him? Yes, Ian Wone's there. Yes. How are you, Tom? You all right, pal?
Good evening, mate. Better late than never, eh?
Better late than never. Well, we all have to work now and again. Well, some of us have to work now and again. Not me just yet. Another 33 days before I work, Tom.
Oh, dear.
So have you seen the team lineup? Do you want to swap over pictures, Tom? Because I know how you like to be on the other side of the screen.
Right,
there we go. There we go. Hold on a minute, my wardrobe. Let me just shut my wardrobe. I don't want everyone seeing me clothes. I've been demoted to the back bedroom again.
You know, it's the lineup that I thought was going to be picked, if I'm honest. You maybe one supply that brought Brighton for Lookman, but let's be honest, we're playing a team tonight that will be well drilled, and we know what they're going to be about. They're hard working, they'll be hard to break down, and I don't expect anything less tonight. If you look at their team, it's an Premier League team for Burnley. You know, with Pope in goal, the back line and me, Tarkowski, you know, Charlie Taylor. It's a very, very solid back line. You know, that midfield alone is a workhorse of Lennon. Is it Brownhill in there with Westwood? Yep. Very hard-working midfielders. Not, you know, a bit of creativity, but not low. McNeil can, you know, is going to cause a problem. And then obviously they're going to go very direct tonight. You know, they got the new striker up there, the Dutch lad, and then they got as with the bloke who scored at the King Power Stadium. Let's not remember Kone.
Cornet. Cornetto.
So just for Cornetto, he'll be a danger. Leicester on the attack from the start, though. Flick down the ball to Barnes on the left wing. Goes to the cut and kick. No, he'll keep it in. Goes back, finds Thomas. Back to Barnes. Oh, and he kicks it straight out of play. Sharpness not there from the start, boys, but it's a good start. We went long and direct. What I think we're going to need to tonight. And then you look at the Leicester team, and honestly, there was a couple of surprises. Obviously, but I wasn't expecting Albrighton to play tonight. I thought would have been back into the side. His performances in the Premier League over the last few weeks have been probably the better ones. But again, I think it's more the cover for the right-hand side. And we saw in the first game at the King Power against Burnley early in the season, the 2-2 draw, the 2 goals came from getting the ball and getting it wide and attacking our full-back position. And we got exposed twice from that, really. So, you know, today, I think he's stuck with a 4-3-3, but more of probably a 4-5 when we defend. And Dewsbury Hall, poor touch to start with, gives the ball away, free kick, pulls his man down. Pull by Dewsbury, got to get with the ball quicker. A couple of sloppy touches to start in the first minute. Just a bit.
We had a bit of an attack on the first minute down the left with Barnes, but we haven't really done much then, have we, Tom?
No, well, we're not done much, but again, 1-30 in, at least we've had a go. We're not sat back and tried to defend. But there you go again, but a long ball from the halfway line, no mucking around, boosting it forward. Ben Mee wins the first hedger. Diddy will clear, but not far enough to the edge of the area. Falls. Sainchu gets under it, and Diddy will clear. Again, Leicester looks shaky at the back there from that long ball into the box.
I think they will do, Tom. I think they're just a bag of nerves. They're a total bag of nerves. Tom, tell me when you get to 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I am on now.
Right, we're all level now.
Yeah, I mean, problem is, my mind keeps buffering a bit. So,
well, we'll just keep telling me. We'll just keep letting me know.
Ball goes.
You're out in the shed. You're out in the shed.
Nearly mix up at the back. Tinnerman's gives him a clap for getting the ball, but
Tom, I'd rather have one than I'd rather have 2 going for the ball than nobody going for the ball in that situation.
Exactly. I mean, we'll go back to the other night, mate. A lot of criticism for Casper for the goal we conceded. I mean, I've watched it back, 10, 20 times. I'm sorry, but the ball Okay. In the game at 3-0, I'd rather see Vestergaard hoof it forward and get rid of it. But the way we play, we all know we play from the back, so we can't justify doing it. But for the chance of, how many games do we see the ball go back to the goalie, Patanini just hoofs it forward? What Casper probably would have done, took a touch and then smashed it forward. The chance for it bobbling, the way it bobbled over his foot, straight to their striker. Oh, Leicester get down the left-hand side. Jubilee Hall plays into Daka. Daka, edge of the left-hand box. Back to Jubilee Hall. Back to Barnes. Barnes goes inside.
It's a bit
tight. We are a bit
tight.
That's
the word I'm looking for. He's offside. Barnes is offside. Yeah. Dewsbury should have looked better than that.
Yeah, the ball was good by Dewsbury to start with, and then it all got a bit compact.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, everyone was on top of each other, and Barnes coming back from an offside position. Got to expect a little bit.
Are you surprised or not surprised that Vardy's on the bench? Do you think that's the right decision?
Completely right decision tonight, mate.
Yeah.
It's just Timon's coming back from a hamstring injury. I know everyone says, "Oh, they're fit to be on the bench and fit to play." That's not the case, and I never will believe that when a player's been out as long as Vardy has, and he's not played any under 23 games coming into this match. He's only done training session. I think
they had a game last night, didn't they? Against Man City, didn't they? I think it was. Was it Man City last night they played?
Yes, they did, and they played Hoffenheim at the weekend, mate. I think it was on Sunday.
No, they didn't. That wasn't. No, that was nothing. That no one knows where that came from. Yeah, somebody made that up. That was definitely not.
I was a bit surprised when I saw the lineup and saw that Amati was playing and Vestergaard. We only travelled back on Friday, or to then shut the lads into another game with a game against. But now I could understand if we had played tonight, you might have looked at it as an opportunity, but
Hoffenheim played on the Friday night anyway, so it wouldn't have been their full first team anyway. So
no, quick line taken. Looking for
here we go. Oh no,
Ben Mees will get the ball.
Pressurising a bit. That's a
Tillemans.
Good win by Kevin.
Keeps the ball. Yes, he'll keep the ball. And then tries to be too clever, didn't he? And step over the ball, stepped away from it. Daka will close Ben Mees down, and he'll have to. Oh, that's too easy, Daka. Ben Mees solves him a kipper and cuts
bit inside, of a Cruyff, sort of a Cruyff turn.
Yeah, chopped away from him. Too easy from there.
Good tackle by Tillemans. Cracking tackle by Tillemans.
Off the ball. Absolutely. Shoot! He does shoot.
Oh, that's took a deflection, didn't no? No, I thought it took a deflection then for a minute.
Tillemans wins it back on the touchline and drives. He drives. He gets it. Lovely tackle. Tillemans drives.
Gets never a free kick.
20 yards out, and Lisa's shot goes over the crossbar. Just couldn't get the dip on it.
Sort of leaning back a bit then, weren't he, pal?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Head over the ball and hit through it, not lean back and hit it.
But like you say, go back to Vardy, for someone who's not played so long, I think Roger said, look, he was never going to be match fit. And if he gets 15, 20 minutes at the end, that'll be quite happy with that. I can imagine they'll want him for the Leeds United game. These two games, these 3 out of the next 4 games are crucial to Leicester's season for me.
Oh, yeah. These two and make up.
And Brentford.
Definitely a free kick.
These two in Brentford are massive. We can look at the Arsenal game and go, well, we should be competitive the way we've been the last few seasons. Completely agree, we should be. But the way we've played this season, I don't think you can look at it like that anymore. We need to get the wins where you expect to get the wins, and
that's a good win by Sharky.
Well played by Daka, closes space, and Sharky wins the ball.
Oh,
by Jude ball in the box, and you just can't get on the end of it. But it was better. Leicester are really, really pressing this team down tonight. Burnley, probably the first time we've seen it in a long time. The high press there from Leicester.
They're not letting Burnley do the normal thing, are they? The punch, the fight, the kick, the scrap. They're not letting him do that, are they?
I mean, that bit of play there was all down to Dak starting the press, and then as the press squeezed, Albrighton ran in and nicked the ball as he turned away. What brilliant from Leicester so far. Jude will get after, and Diddy wins the header.
Get onside, Dak. Get onside.
Barnes will cut inside his man. It's a good tackle to win it, but
Will,
still took it. Shoot!
Pop. Oh, no.
About
took 5 yards. No, didn't take a deflection.
5 yards left of the post, but that's close.
It wasn't that close. EKJ said, Brighton's had a decent game so far, strong start. So did Craig Hendry. He has, hasn't he? He has.
Yeah, if someone's put a good first 7 minutes, I'd say yes. We are probably started the better this first 7 minutes.
Look at her backing away. There was a woman with a cup of tea backing away then. She was going like that. Oh!
He probably thought it was Undiddy. He saw Undiddy shooting like, oh, God.
See, Nick Pope as well was in England, future England #1, but he hasn't been playing that well at the minute, has he?
I think with Pope it's always difficult when if Pope was playing in a big team. Look at Ramsdale. Ramsdale was awful about Bournemouth and Sheffield United. Not awful, but he was never going to hit the heights. He moved on.
No.
When he got that move to Arsenal, and now look at him.
That's a good little ball by.
Back inside to Barnes. Barnes turns left and right. He'll go to the right. He'll look for Albright.
Kevin.
He'll find Sharkey. Sharkey will take a touch. He'll come inside. Find Tillemans.
First time.
Pereira. Cross in. Oh, edge of the area. Falston, did he? He goes wide and finds Jubahul on the left in line with the penalty box. Needs a runner.
Bit of sustained pressure. Bit of a sustained pressure, what we need.
Back wide, finds Ricardo now on the right-hand side to Sharkey. Back to Ricardo. Into the box. Ricardo touches. Right foot shoot!
Yeah! Oh!
Saved it! We were just talking about Nick Pope's form. What a save. What a save by Nick Pope. This is up there with probably the saves of the season so far. Is a little 1-2 by Pereira to Albright. Back to Pereira. He takes a touch. He's going through legs, mate. How has he got it down? He's kept it low. He's driven it. He's absolutely driven it low and hard. Everybody thinks it's in. I think it's in.
Off the line. Jesus.
How's he managed to get an arm down and save that? I do know. Brilliant play from Leicester so far. Brilliant build-up play. Leicester to take the corner short. Albright to whip this one in. Oh, no one's there. Edge of the area is back to Tillemans. Side shoe.
That's a corner. That's a corner. That's a corner.
Yeah, another corner to come in. Leicester really started this game bright.
But not
first time,
apart from the first couple of minutes. First couple of minutes, though, Tom, it looked a bit dangerous, didn't it? But they've come into the game with nice new passes, keeping it compact. I remembered it this word, keeping it tight. Just not getting that direct ball either. They can't find that, but we just got to make these chances count.
Just need that goal. And this has been our problem all season for me. We get in periods like this, but we don't count. We don't get that goal to go in front. Tonight, this goal's crucial. This goal is crucial. It'll be Albright swing it in right footed. Comes in towards keeper, headed away. He'll fall to Pereira. Oh, he gets over it. He bounces.
No, that was it. Pereira, yeah.
Edge of the box cleared by Burnley. It'll go all the way back to the halfway line. Thomas will come find Sharkey on the left now. Cuts inside. Back to Diddy. There's no one wide. There it is.
The width gone because Sharkey's on the left.
Goes to Daniel Amati. Finds Tillemans. Tillemans got two men and goes back to Amati. Better move the ball. What Leicester are doing tonight, they are moving the ball quicker.
Yep.
Now Sainchu looks for the switch.
That's a hell of a ball. Oh no, maybe not. But it's gone for a throw.
Another couple of foot on that, and it's going over Charlie's head straight to Albright, and he's in behind on that back line again. And
it seemed Amati and Soyuncu are not dilly-dallying with it. They're getting the ball away from their feet quickly tonight, aren't they? They're not keeping it like they have been doing.
Yeah. Burnley have the ball. Go long. Again.
That's a free kick, yeah. I thought that was a free kick.
Craig, I'm in front of you. I'll try and keep quiet.
Yes, please try and not put the score on if anyone scores. Tom, tonight, talking of scores, a point or a win? And what about Saturday, a point or a win? What do you think? What do you think we need from the next two games?
A point tonight would be a good point on the road, and a win on Saturday would be vital, mate. If you're looking at it really, like if you look at the two, because if Leeds United win, they go 2 points behind us. It's how tight it is at the bottom. That's the worst thing about it. It's so tight. The Burnley strike having a bit of get together on the halfway line.
Weghorn. See, I can pronounce that one. Weghorn. He's not Spanish. Weghorn.
Oh,
he's German, mate. He's probably is he German? He is German, isn't he?
He's Dutch.
Is it? Is he? Oh, I thought he was German. I definitely can't talk Dutch. Well, I can after a few beers. I normally talk double Dutch after a few, but
I was going to say triple Dutch.
Oh, Thomas, what are you doing? Oh, well done. Offside. Tom, have you got your ticket for next Thursday yet?
Can't do it, mate, because I'm in. So I've worked out why. I'm trying to do my ticket, and I couldn't work out why it wouldn't let me. I then worked out that everyone who's got a season ticket in SK1 in the singing section area is frozen until 5 p.m. tomorrow, when they will then be released to every season ticket holder to take a chance of getting a ticket in that singing section. Now, I think that's a bit naughty of the club in some ways, because I paid for my season ticket because I want to sit in my seat. To find out now I have to wait and fight. Possibly with a handful of people to get 200 tickets. Now, I don't think there will be much of it, because I think people will just sit where they sit. But it's still, to me, it's naughty that the hardcore of that section should have been allowed, if you want your season ticket, to have it, not have to wait till it gets released at 5 p.m. tonight, then try and book it again. Obviously, I think I've got a good chance of getting it, but you got to wait till Thursday, is it?
I've got to wait till Thursday. But that's because I'm only a Fox member, though, aren't I? So I've got to wait till Thursday morning at 8 o'clock. So I'll be up at the crack of Sparrows, and he didn't win a free kick for that. Normally they win a free kick for that. Yeah, I'll be up at the crack of Sparrows on Thursday to sort it out, and I'll be there. I'll be there, Tom.
What time are you on, Jamie?
I am on 13:08.
I'm in front of you somehow. I'm on 13:32 now.
Oh, and he's just giving it away, but he's gone down like a bag of spuds.
I'm in front now. I've seen that. I don't know how my mind's just jumped.
I'm on 30. I'll tell you when I'm on 13:30. Now I'm on 13:30.
Okay, I'm literally about 20 seconds in front.
How's that? What are you watching it on? Which one are you watching it on?
Premier League.
Oh right, okay. I'm on Optimus. Optus.
Just found this one kept jumping it, so it's put me on another channel automatically.
That's handball. Anyway, I'll leave it in your capable hands, Tom, and I'll just.
It's John Oak. Bring Joe in for a chat. Ball goes back to Daniel Amati. Comes across the box and Casper Schmeichel finds Sainchu. Leicester playing it around the back nicely. Goes in fine to Juba Hall. Ooh, that's a hard tackle, but it's a fair tackle by James Casper. What you want to see in the game, hard but fair tackling. Nothing wrong with that. As we look at the VAR official from the weekend, controversy as usual.
Well, I'm on 14 minutes now. Where are you?
14:52.
Oh God, I've gone backwards. Why have I gone? It's mine hasn't buffered or anything at all. I'll get it. You keep talking, Tom, and I'll carry on. Get it.
15 minutes play, free kick to Leicester. Ben Mee on the line takes out Tillemans. Little flick round the corner. Oh, does Ben Mee all up here? That should be a yellow card in my view. It's a leg rackler. He's completely gone through him there for me. Not from behind, but the way he's kicked through his shin bones. Leicester play from the back again though, side to side. Ndidi with the ball goes back far. Go to the side again, turn out and go up the line. Leicester do, but they go chip it forward. Just can't find Tillemans, who does make the hand gesture. More Ben, put it into the channel. Just play it out too straight to Ricardo.
I'm just coming up to 16 minutes now, Tom.
I'm literally like 5 seconds behind you, mate. That's it. So I'll just leave
That's
it.
That's all right. We'll leave it as that.
Leicester go long again, but fall to Burnley. Leicester win the ball. Oh, no way. That's a free kick. Behave yourself, ref. And Diddy wins the ball and plays it off onto Sainchu, then goes to go forward. That's not a free kick on Kane. But this will be another chance for Burnley. And this is where Burnley will look at the opportunity tonight. We know that. Darsh has even said it. They have got set piece. They've got a set piece coach. They know how to make this happen. This is what they want to do. They take it short. Now they chip it to the back post and look for the big striker. Ben Mee gets on the end of it. Heads it across goal, and Casper will come and collect. But again, this is Burnley ploy. Get the free kicks, get the corners, put the pressure onto Leicester this way. And let's go back again. Casper took it short. Finds Sainchu. He goes forward. Looks for Thomas. He's going to... Poor first touch by Thomas then, and he got put under pressure by Lennon, and he gets it out of play by bouncing off Lennon's foot. I mean, fair play to Aaron Lemon. He's had the last few weeks, he's scored a couple of goals and got a couple of assists. So, he's probably a bit of confidence running through him at the moment. Thomas takes the throw, 17 played. Up the line, looks the flick on, can't find Daka. Wins the throw anyway after Burnley head. Moves 20 metres up to take the next throw.
Yeah, Councillor said, great to see Ricky P. I'm not sure whether you've asked this one. Great to see Ricky P getting back to form and fitness. He's not quite there, but he's on his way, isn't he, Tom?
Mate, do you know what? The Ricky P, before he had that nasty injury, was probably up there, one of the best right backs in the league. If not in the Europe, he was flying. The talks of Spurs, the talks of Chelsea, and looking at him because he was that good. A lot of all injuries like that. He took a long time to come back. Just as you think he's getting back to fitness beginning of the season, he had a couple of niggles. Then he gets the broken bone against Liverpool in the cup, what should have been a red card. Never understand why that was never.
That's a corner. That's a corner.
Ball whipped in.
That's got to be a corner.
And it will be a corner kick. Yes, it is.
They've all put their arms up on that.
Yes, corner kick. Leicester, 16 played. It will be
18 played, you mean?
18 played, sorry. Overall truck. Oh, Dewsbury Hall. Are they going to go short? Tchaikovsky having a little wrestle with Sainchi. Go short.
Short. Why?
Back to Albright. Albright to whip it in. No,
but it's gone to the back post. It's gone to the back post. Oh, that's left it.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, I thought the angle of the ball.
Oh, Daka shoots it, hits the goalkeeper and ricochets away. That's another.
I wish I hadn't said anything about Pope. I wish I hadn't said anything about Pope now.
Oh, he's having a blinder so far. Two brilliant saves. Flick on by Sainchi on through to Pope. Oh, that's two good saves by Pope. Tchaikovsky turned and let the ball drop over his head, thinking Pope was standing behind him. Sadly, he wasn't standing behind him, and it was Daka who got the chance to have a volley at goal. And in theory, it's a good save by Nick Pope there. He's on a worldie so far. Two cracking saves.
Scott was with me then, thought it had gone in. I thought it's just the angle of it, for the camera angle, innit? Yes, Councillor, we are getting closer. We just need to get really close. Although you can't get much closer than 2 on target, can you? And Pope makes 2 worldies. Well, not worldie saves.
Looks in behind. Thomas come over. Lennon into the box. Skips past Thomas. Skips past Dean. Shoot. Corner at the back post. And goal for Burnley. Is it? Or the flag gone up for offside? The flag has gone up for offside. This will be checked over our VAR to see where he was when he shot. He doesn't
seem to be very. He just
He looked miles in front of the. Well, I don't get how he was. We'll see now. Casper, was the poor Kisbins. Burnley win the first header. Plays the ball in behind. Thomas gets caught basic ball watching a little bit. This is going to be tight. This is going to be tight. Looking at the angle there, Sainchi's foot.
No, they've not given it.
Already. Straight away. That looked tight to me. That looked as tight as Lukaku's the other day for monitoring from that angle. And this is the problem. You want to see the angle. It has to be side on. They should have a camera on the roof going up and down the pitch on a side on, wherever the ball is, to get this decision right.
Yeah.
Ball back, edge of the area, pulled away by Leicester. Leicester getting a bit nervous at the back. Jude Ball goes forward. Can't get it past.
Have you seen this? Did you read the thing about what Arsene Wenger's saying? How you need to have a clear gap between the players now, of a full body between the players for not to be offside.
Oh, Ben Mee comes over and
quality tackle.
And now I think he's felt that one, Ben Mee, because he's told the goalie just to hold it a minute. It was a quality tackle on Ben Mee, because let's get it wrong. If he misses it, Daka is getting the ball and he's into goalkeeper. Goalkeeper come a long way off his line by this point, but he was going. Daka would have got that ball, collected it.
Yes, Councillor, I thought it was onside. Jamie, thoughts on VAR? Great. I still absolutely fucking hate it. It's a bag of shit. It really is. It ruins the game completely.
That fine at the weekend. Look, the only decision I felt they really got right was probably the first goal. And now people can argue about it. In my opinion, Van Dijk is clearly interfering with the defender by holding him. He's clearly barged him out of the way to stop Reece James getting anywhere near Manny at the back post. So for me, that was a fair decision. The Lukaku one, mate, that is too close for me to be given offside.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. There's no light between them. The touching. And watching this one again, like I say, Daka gets on the end of this. Daka is getting away from it. It's a beautiful challenge. It's a proper old school challenge for me. Well, but I think
nothing wrong with that at all.
I want to see I want to see the goal again, mate. See how far or how close this was, because it looked close, mate. Here we go.
It's got to be a Nats knacker.
We're talking foot. We're talking a foot, mate. We are talking a foot. Sainchi's literally a foot. It is. Yeah. It is so close. If you draw you draw the lines. It is a foot. I mean, don't get me wrong. Who's marking him at the back post, mate? My query would be, who is marking?
It should be Ricky P. Should be Ricky P.
Again at the King Powers, where we got caught out with that kind of ball towards the back post, and he got the volley in, if you remember. So
yeah. Well, I won't call a foot well off, pal.
Not in this day. And then we talk about VAR from the weekend. Let's talk about Everton. I mean, how was that penalty not given in the game, mate? I mean,
As much as I
don't want Everton to win, I also feel sorry for Everton because it's a massive decision in the title race, mate. Because if they only draw, Liverpool go a point behind them in it, and they've played, the same amount of games if they win their game in hand. So it's a situation for me, like you say, that these are the big decisions they would put in to get right. That decision was a panic. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do when teams think, well, we've got to go off the shirt line? Let's just make the shirts a bit longer so they go over your elbows next. Because teams are
Craig Dawson against West Ham.
Exactly, mate. It's a handball. There's nothing more to it. But for not even look, I'm not sure where it is, but do you want to go and have a look at it? Put it back to the officials to make the decisions, not the person sitting in a studio.
Weghurst is down.
Goes down. This interesting move.
Evening, fat boy. Evening, fat boy. How are you? Yes, we're both good. It's been quite a decent game so far, isn't it, Tom? To be honest.
Well, Jamie's basically jinxed Nick Pope's having a worldie so far. As they come, there we go. We're going to show us the goals again, the chances
not
again.
the attempts.
All Brian whips one in from the corner. Here you go. James Gatossi drops it. So his reaction there. He's got his leg out. A great strike, don't get me wrong, by Daka. I don't get what James Gatossi.
What was Tarkowski doing?
I do not get what he's doing there. He's trying to be clever. Problem is, he don't get anything on the ball, and then it falls to the quickest man on the park. It's a great strike by Daka.
Was it going in? Or just might be aiming. Yeah.
I think it might have hit the post. I don't know where it would have gone, but I think it would have hit the post, some part of the post. I mean, we're 25 minutes in, over the halfway in the first half, and Leicester will be probably kicking themselves. They're not in front here. I know Burnley have scored and it's been ruled off, but they're probably thinking we should be up by a couple of goals so far. Ball in behind. Here we go. Cornet onside, pulls it back, and Diddy will get the ball. And he was offside.
No, offside. It was offside anyway.
But again, look, that one ball, mate, and we looked lost. One ball over the top. We looked absolutely petrified. I mean, look at it. No offence. Sancho has not got a clue where he is there, mate.
He ain't got a Scooby-Doo where he is.
Until he goes around and goes, he's behind me. He has not got a Scooby-Doo where he was. Albrighton.
Good play by Albrighton.
Now right side. Goes back to... and Diddy takes a touch. Gets fouled. Daka into the box. Lays it off. Finds Albrighton. Whips it in first time. Just can't find any nasty shirt there.
It's a bit chaotic in there, isn't it?
Leicester win the ball.
Good work by Tillemans.
Finds Ricky P. Jude Ball, man on. Go across. Go back the way.
Out to Kevin.
Now Jude Ball makes the run up the line. But he'll find Tillemans inside the pitch. Goes back to Ricky P. Ricky P. Pereira. Switched it. Poor by Diddy. Can't do that pass, mate. Not good enough to do that pass. Leicester then come forward and press again. The ball was there, but it was completely wrong on the floor. Never going to make it on the floor. There are two Burnley players. Burnley look for the ball over the top again. Leicester will come over. Thomas picks the ball up on the left.
Fee. I'd love anybody to score at the minute, Fee.
Goes inside again. Finds Jude Ball. Clips one up the line. Yeah, no one's there. Barnes will have to chase this one. But it'll play to dive.
That's a bit of a mistake by Tarkowski.
Finds Barnes. Jude Ball plays.
That's a Leicester ball.
It'll be a Leicester throw. Mees going off apparently. He looked like
the game's not on here in Torquay, so I'm listening to you two legends. More like leg ends than legends, Charlie.
Legends gets chucked around nowadays too easily. I'm not up that.
Yeah, we're just a pair. We're just a pair of old leg ends. We are, Tom. We're
the old version of Morecambe and Wise, possibly. You know, we're not in Anton.
I'd say more Chuckle Brothers.
To
me.
Carly Taylor puts one down to the left-hand channel. He's looking for McNeil. He's been very quiet in this game, mate, if I'm honest with you.
Yes, considering we were looking at him for 30-odd million.
You know, there was a lot of rave about McNeil over the years, and I've not seen him... what's the word I'm looking for? Progress. You know,
it's the same he's not improved.
Yeah, it's very the same as Damari Gray.
Damari Gray.
He got all the talent in the world, but I didn't see an improvement. And
don't bounce that.
Casper has the ball, chips it forward. He's going to go straight to.
Talking of chips, do you think he's got as big a chip on his shoulder as Damari Gray had? Dwight McNeil? Do you
I
think
don't
that's the
think
reason?
it does, mate, because I think if you're honest, you've got a manager who'll keep him level-headed. And that's no against Rodgers, but Neil can play. And I think that's the difference. He knows he's good enough. He probably needs to get some consistency into the game and show a bit more about him. He was good in that bit of turn, though. I thought Daka won the ball if I was you, mate.
Yeah.
I think it's very harsh on him. But McNeil
so look from this angle. From the other angle, I can't see him. He's in the way.
No, but I thought he got the ball really there. I think it's a bit harsh. But, you know, if he could just get some goals and a few more assists, then, yeah, you'd say he probably has got a chance of becoming a better player. And, you know, this thing about it...
Free header.
James Kowalski heads it back across goal and Daniel Amarji has to put it out. 28 play, 32 seconds, and it'll be a corner to Burnley.
Tom, we're actually level. We're in sync.
Lucky escape VAR. Definitely.
But it's what it's there for. It's meant to be used like that, and it's used like that, isn't it? Would you take a point, Gray? Yes. Hey, you know me.
Whipped into the box, headed away, a free header.
Goal kick.
It's goal card, James Kowalski. And now he's having a whinge. He's having a what whinge at the referee about something that happened in the box.
Great, you know me. Win your home games, draw your away games. 4 points from each game. Each 2 games, championship winning form. If you can't win, do not lose, pal.
Kick quickly and put themselves under pressure. They are right under pressure. Go long, lose the ball again, Leicester. No need to there. No need to go quickly there. If you're going to go quick, go long. Do not try this play from the back quickly because now, but Neil down the left-hand side, Ricardo coming.
Well done, Lucky P. Robert, no, Maddison's not hurt. I think he's either been rested or dropped. Bit of a strange decision. But considering the last game wasn't until last Thursday, it was 6 days ago. So, bit of a strange, 5 days ago.
McNeil whips it into the box towards the back post, head away by Thomas. Falls to Westwood, former Villa player. Takes a touch, plays it away, finds Brownhill. Goes back to Westwood again. And back they go to James Kowalski. Goes up the line. Back again to Kowalski. He'll chip the ball forward. Looking for Waghorn. We'll call him Waghorn.
Waghorn. I thought that this afternoon. Manners on for Yuri and Vardy on for Patson Daka before we go 1-0 down. Yes, I think that'd be a fair chat. Not yet, of course.
I think 20 minutes to go, you'll see Vardy, maybe for Daka.
Gray Richardson said saving Madders for Leeds. Not quite sure about saving Madders for Leeds. Could be.
Roberts with the long throw, headed away by Thomas. Falls to the edge of the area, played away. Falls again to the edge of the area. And Diddy with a header. Paxton Daka with a trying to get.
Just get rid. Don't fuck about with it.
Plays it up the line. Finds. It's a poor touch by Dewsbury Hall, who then goes
that's a clash of heads.
What?
He's giving a free kick to them.
Kick to Burnley. Oh my god. I mean, he probably did get the head, but it's not a free kick. They've both gone for the ball. You can't give that as a free kick, ref. You can't give
the only thing. No.
They both.
The only thing I would say about Madders. Let's just watch this again.
They both go for the ball.
That was more.
It's more.
He headbutted Dewsbury Hall.
But it's not a free kick. It's just both gone for the ball at the same time. For me, there's no free kick in there.
Yeah. The only thing I'd say about Madders is that it's probably not his type of game tonight. Being against Burnley, the kick, the punch, the fight, the scrap. You know what I mean, Tom, with them?
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think that's why you looked at tonight and you look at the likes of Albright and you look at...
Good header by Big Dan.
Probably overlooked man on that channel because Burnley win the ball back. But Diddy gets in the footing. Finds Barnes. Dewsbury Hall, Leicester on the counter-attack, but no one's forward. Dewsbury Hall on his own. Finds it into Barnes. Barnes into the area. Takes a touch. Oh, it's an awful shot. It's absolute awful, Barnes.
Pants. Absolutely pants.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm annoyed because we're breaking away. And the only ball forward is the person running forward is Dewsbury Hall. He has one man into the box. That's Barnes. The first touch takes away from goal. But the shot itself is appalling. He's not... I don't know what he's trying to do. For me, lower hard across the keeper. And problem is, what happens, as he goes to take the strike, he touches it off his right foot, who takes it further away from him than he needs it to be. And that's why the shot was that bad.
Gerkler just said, if we lose tonight, is that the end for Rodgers? When is enough for Top to take action? You know what? As much as I don't like Rodgers anymore and don't don't want him here. I think he's here for the rest of the season, Tom. I really do. I don't think they'll make a change now.
They will not get rid of Brendan Rodgers unless, and I say unless, we really look like we're in a sticky situation. I think you've got to look at the season with Pearson. They could have reacted really early. They didn't. They believed in Pearson, what he was doing, and that we weren't losing games dramatically. We weren't getting battered by teams. We were very unlucky. Now, if you look at the performance over the last few weeks, West Ham, first half was truly dog shit. Let's put it pants. But the second half was very good. The performance after that against Wolves. Away. Generally, I thought the performance was up there with one of our best of the season in how we moved the ball, how we passed it, our overall creative play. But once again, it came down to not taking the chances when we got them, and aggressive ball into the box. But on the left hand side, McNeil, and that will go out for a corner kick. Well played, Albright.
Kevin again.
This is why they put Albright in the team to help Ricardo out down that side. The performance against Wolves was second to none. But like I said on BBC Radio Leicester on the Monday, we lack the aggression to get out to people with shots coming in and around our own penalty area and around their penalty area. We weren't aggressive enough. It was too easy for them to get out. Randers in the both games. The first leg, second half, we were absolutely brilliant.
Cool.
Casper having a chat with the old referee there. Not sure what's going on there. But the performance in Randers for me was
Casper can't get to that there. He's been blocked out.
Kevin has the ball and Albright will clear this left footed. He does clear, then gets taken out. Referee, there's a free kick there. The ref doesn't give anything. Oh, stuff Leicester support Forest. Good evening, sir, as always. They've got to win at the weekend. They're all back again, I see. Fair play.
Nearly was you. I just like to know why he keeps coming on here, and he must be watching the game because nearly was losing. Poor performance tonight. So the actual Forest fan must be watching this Leicester game. He must be watching Leicester tonight. So he must have that little feeling in the back of his head that he wants to change. He wants to come and support Leicester, doesn't he, Tom? He keeps watching us all the time.
If you're that infection of watching Leicester. Leicester win the ball, by the way. Dewsbury Hall.
No, it's offside. Dackers.
It goes up. It's an interesting situation. But let's just look at the Championship table for 1 minute. Forest were flying at one point, weren't they? They were tipped to go up. Yes, I'm that bored.
But since they've had the win of their decade or even double decade, they've just gone pants, isn't they? Forest have gone pants. So
first time you say dramatic. Dewball down the left hand side, he won't get it.
Carry on running. Why did he stop?
Don't get it. Played it back to Pope, who collected. Thomas got the ball clear. This Thomas, he just cleared up the line again. Thomas again. No, nobody. Roberts takes a touch, finds Lennon inside, finds Westwood across the line, finds Ben-Mee with a poor ball. Daka will close this down. Daka does close down, then Albright will close down again. Daka then close again and then gets
That's fouled. A free kick.
Daka jumps in. Doesn't need to jump in there.
I'm not sure. I don't really follow lower league football that much, do you, Tom?
Well, I didn't know they even had a football team. I thought it was Notts County was the big club in Nottingham.
I thought it was Notts County, yeah. You've got Notts Forest and Notts County.
It's all about Notts Forest. Yeah, whatever. Ball goes long, cleared, and then it'll fall to left-hand side of the box. Tillemans comes in.
That's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. Tillemans was celebrating a goal kick then.
Yeah.
Do you think Tillemans is showing that bit of fight now, Tom? That we've been looking for?
His performance haven't been up there this season. I also believe what Roger said that the no contract has been rejected. I really do, because Roger would know. I'm sorry, Roger's not going to come out and say, I know everyone's going to say, Roger, well, he's not going to say he has, but he could easily say, yes, he has. The club have never kept secrets for me when it comes to players staying and going. So for me, Rogers has probably made quite clear, yes, he's not signed a new contract, but he's not said he won't. So, look, we all know that there's probably 75% chance now that he will leave the football club at the end of the season. Let's not beat around the bush here. But if that happens, it happens. And we'll move on. We'll find another talented midfielder player. I mean, don't get me wrong, Forrest, you should be querying because you don't come up. Mr. Johnson probably will be leaving you at the end of the season and going to a big football club. You turned down all that minutes from Brentford and said, you're keeping your best players. But rumour has it, if you don't get up this year, then financially, you boys could be in the.
That's good work by Dewsbury Hall.
Edge of the area, deflected up, cleared away by Burnley.
When it's so young, Coop, that's.
And Diddy pushes forward. Oh, a little step over, and Diddy. Oh, he can't find his.
Oh, Daka was on his.
Daka was looking for it. Oh, there goes the ball around the corner. Vagverse comes in. Oh, played Thomas. Well played, Luke Thomas. Wins the ball back. Goes wide.
Good ball by Wilf.
Albrighton around the corner. Got no run away. That's probably where Daka's game is still not up there with the Premier League level and up there with Vardy's level, because Vardy would have been on his bike. At the moment Albrighton gets that ball in that right position, he's gone.
That's a free kick.
Looking for that run. He's making the angle probably wider. Daka was very central down that run. Burnley's gone down again. 38-minute plays, and Collins will come on. It's a big loss for Burnley.
Councillor. Evening, Councillor. I don't think Yuri will leave. Top won't sell him for less than 65 million. I can't see a club paying that. But if we don't sell him in the summer, Tom, we're not going to get any money for him in January, are we? Because he can sign a pre-contract agreement, can't he, next January?
Yeah, with any club abroad. Can't sign with anyone in the Premiership, but he can go abroad and sign with them. I'll be happy if he goes abroad, mate. Don't get me wrong. Though we're not the only club in this situation. Harry Kane's another one next year, mate. He'll be in his last year of his contract with Tottenham. He could exactly do this.
Yes.
Let it run down and go for free. And at the age, what's he now, 27, 28? You know, he could still get that. He's looking for Man City.
Craig Hendry, the six-hitter, he'll know what I mean by that. Tillemans never really looks fit. No muscle definition. The other players always looks, he struggles with his. He does look a bit plump, doesn't he? He's always looked like he's carrying a bit of extra timber to me. But he does the job, though, doesn't he? He does what he's paid to do.
I mean, yeah. I'm one of these with a bit of your physical condition doesn't mean everything. You know, if you look at rugby players, props run around the pitch for 70 minutes or 50 minutes, and you could turn around and say, how do they manage to do it, mate? It's all about match fitness for me. It doesn't matter what shape you are. You could, if you can get your match fitness up, you can be a very good player. I mean, look at Jan Mulberry.
Jesus Christ!
He was huge. But God, he could run around that football pitch and control games to Liverpool, second to none.
Ian won't give him a tissue for. Oh no, it's his captain's armband. I thought he was giving him a tissue because he was crying then for a minute.
But you know, Neville Southall was a big bloke in goal for Everton, you know, but it didn't stop him being one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League at certain times. No, it doesn't matter what shape you are for me, mate. If you can do a job and you can get yourself fit enough to do that job, then you can, and you're talented.
Good header, boss. Yeah.
I mean, there was a lad who I used to play at City with, Ryan. Now, Ryan, no, he's not the slimmest lad, but he was a striker. But God, I probably couldn't find a player with one of the best.
Barnes, good work by Dewsbury.
Comes inside his man, falls to Barnes, shoot! He does.
Has he saved it? Has he saved it? That's a corner. He saved it.
Oh my God, how has Pope saved this one? Jamie, what have you done? You've literally, Jamie's just said before 20 minutes in the game, and he's having a worldie. How's he saved that? Oh my God. It's a worldie again. He's thrown his right arm out, and he's somehow got it over the.
That's hit his wrist. That's hit his wrist.
That should have been 1-0 Leicester for me. Ball to the back post, headed away. Sancho will get it though on the right hand side now. Takes a touch, knocks it past his man, chips it back, edge of the area. Tillemans, shoot! Albrighton, handball!
That's got to be handball.
Oh my God, how's he not given this? I don't know what has gone off in there. It's pinball and it's gone out for a.
It's got to be a corner.
He's given
goal kick.
Given a free kick, mate. He's given a free kick for a foul.
How can he give it?
Daka fouls Charlie Taylor, mate, I think. Let's watch it again. Ball to the back post, headed away, falls to the right hand channel. Sanchez are brilliant, by the way. Takes a touch, knocks past man, chips it up, falls to the area. Tillemans with a missed shot, falls to Albright. Not going to get
on his chest. On his chest.
And then Daka absolutely wipes out Charlie Taylor after he cleared it for a corner. So he clears it for the corner. Watch Daka. He absolutely mullers him. Oh,
as the councillor says, unbelievable.
Jamie, what have you said?
I know. How did we not score? Yes. Penalty to Leicester? I don't think so. There was never was a penalty.
No, but he had his hand right next to his chest there. As much as I've got blues, tinted glasses, that's never been a penalty. Ball at the line.
No. Pope's having a worldie. That could be my fault.
Yellow card? Oh yeah, he's given a yellow card to
Ian Wone.
Ian Wone, yeah. Now the guy's telling him to go sit down. He's not happy with that foul. He wasn't for some reason. It's a beeping joke. I think the words just came out of his mouth.
Yeah, I'm allowed to say it.
Oh, Sancho dropped it. He's slipped over. Down comes Lennon, edge of the box, left hand side, right hand side, shoots, deflected up, comes back to Roberts, into Welsh international, and that will deflect up for a throw. Oh, Sancho slipped at the wrong point there.
Oh, wrong comment. Pope's having a worldie. Yes, he is having a worldie. Like I said, Mickey, I think that's my fault, to be honest. Craig, Mr. Six-Hitter, hit a hand and stopped a definite goal, yeah.
Barnes loses the ball to Roberts, who whipped this one in. He does whip it into the back post, headed away, edge of the area, falls to Charlie Taylor.
3 points. Ian Wone. Do you remember who he played for? Notts Forest.
I was going to say it's Forest, then he's Ian Wone.
Jason, yes, agree. How are we not 1, maybe 2-0 up at least? They've had 3. Has Casper made a save yet? Casper's not made a save yet, has he, Tom?
Dyche having a right moan at the fourth official and the touchline there too. Is it Anthony Taylor who's the fourth official tonight?
Yeah.
But he's not happy about something.
He's not happy at all, is he?
If you're honest, mate, I'd be more concerned because Leicester have absolutely been brilliant for 44 minutes here. And I don't know how we're not winning this game. This game should be better.
Again, how will we not win it again?
We should be 2-0 up by now. This game should be 2-0 up. And
Casper, for folks. After Thursday night, I hate it when it goes. We've had 11 attempts on 11 shots.
3 on target.
To their 3 and 3 on target.
And let's go this way: the 3 on target, Pope's had a worldie. Every single one of them has been a world-class save for me. How we say them, I have not got a foggiest. The Ricky P one was brilliant. The Daka one was instinct, but the Barnes one, mate, to get that hand up down the left, Burnley come.
Yes,
right.
Yes, Fee, my 4th one on the trot.
He's offside. And he's offside.
No, he's offside. I don't Cornetto. Just one Cornetto. It nearly was one Cornetto earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm just helping out, Fee. No one can do it in the last few weeks, so that's why I'm doing it at the minute. Councillor says, just like Wolves, solid performance.
But not clinical. Yeah. I mean, for Barnes, for me, that's got to go in. I'm sorry. Harvey Barnes has to score from there. It's 4 yards out.
Nothing else he can do, can he? He's done exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah.
It's just that's 2 one-handed saves he's made. Instinct saves. They're both 2 out of the 3 have been instinct saves.
The one for Ricky P, mate.
Yeah. It just shows, doesn't it? 11 attempts to their 3 attempts.
The back one, he's just got his leg out wide. He knows he's reacting again. And this is Leicester come forward. The last bit of play for Leicester into the added time already. Ball falls.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. Don't give it away. That's a quality flick. How can that be? Did that go out, really?
I don't think it did, mate. Half time anyway. It's going to be in less than a minute. 10 seconds to go in the added time. There was 2 minutes of added time. We're into the last 5 seconds. This is going to go long. And the referee for the throw and the referee whistle to his mouth.
That's it.
And what more can you say? Half time, Burnley 0, Leicester 0. And well, at the moment, Nick Pope, who was apparently out of form, what Jamie said earlier, has now just been in form for the last 45 minutes. He's made 3 absolutely tremendous saves. The first one, it was brilliant link of play between Ricardo and Albrighton. Back to Ricardo, right hand side of the box. He lets fly with a power driver left, right-footed low drive. How he's got down to this with his left hand and parried it wide, I will never know, because it is up there with one of the saves of the season. After then pressed again with some lovely build-up play, and really have put the press on tonight. Being compact, they haven't let Burnley really get out of the halves. And Sean Dyche is not happy. He's really not happy the way his team have played. Leicester they get the next chance, a corner ball, and it goes to the back post. James Alcustody tries to be clever and let the ball fall for Pope. Daka reads it too quick for him, though, and Daka swivels and turns. Pope managed to chuck his leg out. And then, well, the best chance of the game, a lovely bit of play by Barnes down the left side, gets himself into the bark. 7 yards out, shoots, and Nick Pope somehow managed to move his arm within seconds up into the position and flicks it over the crossbar. A game that I'll see now say again, how are we not winning this football match, gents? And I'll let Jono answer that question.
Jono, Tom, you go and have a tea break because Phil's just signed on, so we'll leave it to Jono and Phil. So see you in a minute, Tom. Jono, what was your view then of that first half?
Pope is, do you know what? Pope and Ramsdale, what a fight for the number one goalkeeper that'd be for England. You know, Pope proving he's a quality goalkeeper. It's him versus Leicester. Like, we've had a few hiccups in defence. Once you almost give away, he was slipped in the middle of the pit, almost give away a counter attack. Thomas slipped and he got megged, and luckily that decision was called offside. But apart from that, we've been really good defensively this half. But Nick Pope has saved their skin 3 times. We've looked really good. Indeed, for me, he's been man of the match for me so far. He's been controlling midfield. He's been putting tackles in, feeding the ball through. I thought he's been brilliant.
Joe said, would you take a point at this situation? At this point, if you were offered a point now, would you take it? Or do you think we're there for the taking?
We're not there for the taking because don't forget, the commentators at the beginning said they've got their average age is 29. So we will be fitter than them for the whole game. We will be, they've already made one substitution, so we were already ahead on that. We just got to keep playing our game and grinding them down. Eventually, we'll get through. Don't let them frustrate us. We've got Maddison to come on. We've got Vardy to come on. You know, when they're getting tired, the last player they want is Vardy. And they're going to get it.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get it.
Yeah.
So playing our game, if I was Brendan, say, don't change our game. Play how we're doing because you've got to be persistent. Ben, if it was for Benmy, we're 2-0 up. We've got to be persistent. Yeah. Be persistent.
David S is saying he agrees with you, Jono. Indeed, he has been excellent. Decent first half. There we go. Decent first half showing, considering how we've been recently. Pope made a few decent saves. Thomas getting beat a little too easily, but who else could you put there at left back at the minute? There isn't anybody else really you could put at left back, is there, to be honest?
He's as depth, he's a really good depth player. I wouldn't say he's first team ready at the moment. He's playing really well first team, but my dream backline would be Fofana, Evans, Castagna and Pereira. That is the Leicester back four. That is the dream back four, isn't it? But that isn't going to happen for a while.
That's not going to happen for a while. And Mr. Six-Hitter here, the usual Leicester fan, Rory, has got 1-0 Burnley written all over it. I wasn't going to say that. I'm glad someone else has said that.
The Burnley Giant is going to score it.
While you're watching this, I'm trying to get as many comments as I can. For that, I just want you to press that like button, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, click that subscribe button. Help us grow. Much appreciated. If you're watching on Facebook, follow us. Hit the bell button so you don't miss out on any of the shows. So what do you think we need to do then, Jono, for the second half?
Continue where we're playing. I know we haven't scored, but why change? We're playing well. We're not playing like the Leicester of like a year ago, where we're playing 1-2 football really quick. We're not there at that stage yet, but we're playing well. We're dominating the pitch. We've had a really good shots. We're defending well. Let's keep on our game. We're tiring them out. They're getting tired. They can't keep on running, sprinting back after Daka and making these blocks. They're going to get tired. Just play our game, and we'll get there. But an away draw for me would be a win. And an away game clean sheet would be the dream for me.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? If we could get a clean sheet, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Are you going to jump off and let me and Phil
Yeah, I'm just going to let you two slobber on for the next few minutes. Cheers, Phil, in your Iron Coop 1982 green shirt, which I actually love.
Indeed. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Jamie, for the first half watch along with Tom. Let's get a few comments in, Jono, and see what people are thinking. Peter's there saying draw would be good, keeps us still 6 points behind. Jono's saying I'd prefer Justin left back to Castagna, but other way round. Fearless Fox saying Leicester to get a couple. Mark saying more of the same second half, doing well. Jono, we've had 11 or 12 shots, 3 or 4 on target. Burnley, apart from the one that was ruled offside, which I thought was a very close call, to be fair, not really created the chance yet. But this is where I start to worry a little bit because
I start to worry. But defensively, we've not looked like on other games where it's been 0-0. We've looked really shaky. We haven't looked that shaky. Touch wood. We've not looked that shaky in defence today, which is a rarity. But we're looking quite decent. Just don't make him. Just keep your head straight. And they're looking like Bemi's already come off. Is already, they're looking already fatigued. If we bring on Vardy in the 60th minute, he's going to really cause some bother. So I hope that does the trick.
But Jono, what do you think to this? I mean, again, I don't want to sound pessimistic about it a little bit, but we're playing quite well and looking quite good against a team who's been in the bottom 3 all season, and we're still 0-0.
It's the Premier League, Manchester United drew against Watford 0-0, and they've got Cristiano Ronaldo. They've got one of the best strikers in the world, and they still draw against Watford. It's not who you've got, or it's not how well you've played recently. It's how you play on the day. And we beat Liverpool 1-0, and we played the best I've seen us play for a long time. And on the day, we're playing well. We just got to tie them down and play our game, and then we'll eventually get there.
Andy says here we need to turn the screw in the second half. Hassan says we're going to win this. Good positivity there. Stephen says Vardy will come off the bench and score. I think, Jono, that's pretty much what you're going with, isn't it?
I think Maddison and Vardy will change the game. Maddison on Dewsbury Hall's been good, but I think we need that creative passing flair, and I think Maddison will bring that, and Vardy to bring the pace and that extra bit of power up front we need.
Kevin says, I don't get why we don't have a player on the halfway line from a corner. We've been debating that for about 2 years, Kevin. A lot of us think that as well. John Tower says Daka and Vardy for the half hour would be nice to see. What do you think to that, Jono? Daka and Vardy for half an hour?
I think how they can't deal with Daka. They're struggling to deal with Daka, so dealing with Vardy will be Barnes, Vardy, and Daka. That'll be like 3 powerhouses in a row. So bring them all on.
Kenny says here that Burnley have the 6th best defence in the league. I must admit, Ben Mee and Tarkowski look a decent centre-half pairing, Jono.
And, they got a phenomenal goalkeeper. He's proven that. His save against Barnes, I don't know how on earth he put his fist out like that and his arm was like a statue. He didn't move. And that was a powerful shot. I'm like, how on earth did you save that? And those two are brilliant. That's why I think there is... Ben Mee was injured for at least 10 minutes. He was barely walking. They resist to take him off because they know that partnership works so well. So with him off, that could be our advantage, couldn't it?
Chuck says here, great first half. Roger's out. Henry says here, Soyuncu and Ndidi have been terrible. Been sparks going forward, but need Maddis Vardy on for the cutting edge. What's your take on Soyuncu and Ndidi?
And Soyuncu's been all right. He's been decent, but Ndidi for me has been man of the match so far for me. I've seen him make a lot of decent tackles in midfield. He's made really good through balls to go forwards. He's controlling midfield. So for me, I think Ndidi's definitely not been terrible for me. Definitely not.
Michael is watching out in the States. By the way, if you've not seen, Michael's been involved in a USA report with the Premier League over there. So do go and check it out because it's a great little write-up. Anyway, he says, bring on Magical Matters in the second half. Hassan says, I don't think Daka has been that bad, to be honest. Braden Owen says, we're playing well tonight. Hope it stays the same. Ivan saying here, down to Brendan's decisions and Nouse, he still cannot see. We need 2 up front. Let's hope he doesn't have another mad moment, 89th minute at 0-0 to lose it. Jono.
Well, I can see Brendan Rodgers' fear. I know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is we'll come on second half, fly forward, score a goal. Then it'll bring on Vestergaard 89th minute against their Burnley giant, and then it'll knock it. Vestergaard will blow over like a leaf, and they'll score a header. I can see it happening now.
Jono, I love the faith, mate. I don't see that at all, but I love the faith.
You can write that.
Andy says Barnes and Ricardo are getting back to their best. Kieran Dewsbury Hall having another good game in there. Craig saying Dewsbury Hall and Barnes combining well. I'd take off Tielemans for Maddison, Jono.
I would. Tielemans, Maddison. We know he scores excellent free kicks. He did that against Randers. Even though it was Randers, he scored a great free kick. He's been playing well since just before Christmas. Him and Dewsbury Hall have brought life and flair to this team. So I think we need that extra Pafford avenue to feed Daka and Vardy if it comes on.
Jay says here, Daka misses that fear factor that Jamie Vardy possesses. Jono, that's pretty much what you're saying in a way about Jamie Vardy coming on in the 60th, 70th minute.
Daka will adapt to the Premier League. It will come with time, will come with progression, will come with teaching. But Vardy has the instinct where he knows where to be. And, for the past 4 or 5 years, defenders have feared Vardy because they know they're kind of a single second on the ball because Vardy will be there to tackle them. Daka, they don't have that fear with him yet. So that needs to adapt into his game.
Yeah, B says if that's happening, Jono, it's all your fault. But Jono, you were talking about Vestergaard scoring a winner.
No, I'm on about we score after the half time, then we concede one when Vestergaard comes on. That's what I said.
So you're thinking it's going to be 1-1?
I think we 1-1. It will equalise in the 90th minute, and
because Vestergaard comes on.
After it brings Vestergaard on, yes.
Fee says if that happens, Jono, it's all your fault.
It's typical. I predicted we'll lose against Forest, and
you bloody did predict that one. I'm still blaming you for that one, Jono. So don't think you're escaping out of that. Keep getting your comments coming in. Obviously, Tom and Jamie are going to be back for the second half watch along. Jay says here, Lookman would love this game. We could use his pace. I'm surprised Lookman's not started today. I thought he's not one of our liveliest players, Jono.
Imagine Barnes on the left, Vardy and Daka striker, Lookman on the right. They'll have no chance. They can't keep with those 4 all game. No chance. And bring on Maddison in midfield to supply them. Brendan Rodgers, that's the 3 changes. Lookman, Maddison, and Vardy on. Do it.
Yeah, Jay's saying their pace. That's what it is, pace. Hassan agrees with you, Jono, in there. Is Daniel asked this then? Let's have this one. Is a point a decent point today?
A 0-0 draw at Burnley, I'll take that any day. 1, it's a clean sheet. 2, it's a point. And 3, we don't lose.
Yeah, I'm probably with you, Jono. Dorco says here, bin Barnes and Albrighton, strengthen the midfield and attack, get Vardy and Maddison on. Jack says, good to see Ryan bossing it at City, 24 goals and assists for the season. I suppose, Jack, we'll wish. I'm a big Mahrez fan, so I don't mind him doing well. Martin says, don't under any circumstances bring on Vestergaard. If he comes on, he will score.
If I will drive to Burnley and handcuff Vestergaard to the bloody seat. No, he's not coming on. No. Lookman, Maddison, and Vardy are coming on for me, and those 3 have to come on.
Jack saying, can you read my chat about Nathan Collins? Sorry, Jack, if I've missed it. We've got so many comments coming in. Repost it, and I'll try and put it on. These 3 on for who, says Kenny. Andy Meadows says, we have played well enough for all 3 points. Andy's probably got a point, but it's only 0-0, Andy. I would say we need, like John, I was just about to say what John's put in there. We need to win these games. I think this game is there for us to win, Jono, today. It's there for us to go and win it.
As the famous Jamie Wood said, we should have won against Spurs. We should have won against Spurs, and we're winning that game. We bottled it. We should have beat Brighton, but we bottled it. Those are 6 points, which have been vital right now, but we bottled it. We just can't bottle today because this game is so vital.
Tom and Jamie are back. That means it's time for me and you, John.
Lookman is coming on. I can repeat, Lookman is coming onto the pitch.
That's one change I got right. That's one change I got right.
We're not sure who for yet.
The team he picked for me was the right team with who we were playing. We're playing a team that aren't going to be mucking around and not tactical, but will be aggressive.
21. Who's 21? Oh, Ricky P. He's taken Ricky P off.
He's gone off. So is that an injury?
So,
is that a setback?
So Brighton. Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say that.
Tom and Jamie there with this thought. If he's brought Lookman on at half time, to me, that you could either argue that's great tactics to do that, spotted at half time, or for me, it just means it's bloody obvious he should have started.
No, but I think in the first half, I think we played well enough with the team what was out on there, because I look at it to say with the team they were playing. And if you look at the game at the King Power, what I go back to quite often, we got done by 2 goals from balls going to the back posts. And the first goal scorer from them was the bloke who put the ball in the back of the net tonight from very similar position by us ball watching. So by playing Albrighton, it gave Ricky P that little bit of cover that he probably needed in this game. Look, we don't know why Ricky P's gone off. I only could presume that he's injured.
Right, you two, again. It's kicked off. It's kicked off, you two. So you two go and enjoy the second half.
Full time.
See you later, guys.
Yeah, see it full time.
So yeah, Ricky P off. Interesting one. I'm gutted if it's another injury because he was having a very good game. Corner into Leicester box, so Thomas will get his foot and clear that.
Right, I'll have a quick look because I haven't got the sound on, so I can't see why he's coming off. Let me see if I can find out, or can anybody let me know in the comments? Nothing's been said. Long throw by good win by Thomas.
Thomas heads it away, edge of the area.
Oh, that's a bit of a push by Marty. He got away with that.
Nah, you ain't getting a free kick for that. In the referee's telling him to get straight away. The referee told him to get up. You weren't getting anything. Replace Ricardo Prayer for the second half. Game gets underway, and BBC have not put anything either, mate. So, not sure.
Jason Bourne's not working tonight, so he won't put anything on. He's there with Stringer. He's with Stringer in the crowd.
He's having a night off. Nice seeing Stringer back after a few problems himself. You know, like Stringer, he's got a lot of time for the break. Ball goes wide.
Jason and Stringer both travelled up together in the car together, but no Matt Elliott. So that must be the commentary team then before.
It was.
Yeah, I can't see anyone hears the news about Ricky P if he's injured. Didn't look like he took a knock, but sometimes knocks don't until you sit down and have a bit of a rest.
If that's another knock, I'll be absolutely gutted for him because he's just not getting any luck at the draw when it comes to his injuries.
Fearless Fox, Lookman on no announcement. So I think it's just a tactical change, a bit more pace.
I hope so, mate, because it'd be so looking for to get another knock after a performance in the first like that. I mean, if he'd been that badly injured, I think it's tactical because if he'd been injured, you could have moved Big Dan over and put Vestergaard at centre. I'm glad he didn't, but that's if he'd been injured, he could have gone that way. But I think he's being more attacking minded. To play the ball
because Albrighton
lose it. Brighton lost the ball there, tried to flip around the corner. Lookman holds his man at Albrighton and gets a footing. Well played, Albrighton. Replees himself.
Jason Mills has said same again on the second half.
Daka forward, gets the ball, starts to sprint. Just doesn't ever get into stride. Goes wide, finds Lookman. Lookman now, he'll
go to the byline. Go to the byline.
Cuts inside. Daka shoots. Oh, deflected up, and it will go. Be kept in
for nothing.
He'll kick this in, and he'll clear long. Oh, it was good play by Lookman to start with, and then you just
Megs.
Megs Albrighton there, the Burnley player. You just want that little bit more.
Yes.
Just want to see that little bit
more. Happening here? What's happening here?
Down the right, Burnley come. Thomas doesn't come out of closest space. 2-on-1 at the back post.
Well, I think that was Barnes. Barnes didn't track his man. He just stopped. That's a free kick.
There'll be a goal kick anyway, if not. But yeah, bit of a 6th and 7th down the left-hand side for the first time in the game.
Here we go. What's this ball across? Just an aimless crossfield ball.
Yeah, I mean,
Barnes didn't track his man. Barnes
stopped.
Can't blame Thomas for that.
Because it's the right back who's picked the ball up.
Yeah,
Luke,
good save by Michael.
Lennon had come inside of the play. It's a good shot by the Welsh international, Roberts there.
Like Jay says, Albrighton will give 100% no matter where he is on the... Maybe not at striker, Jay, but I know what you mean.
He'll have to play the ball again.
Cruyff turned by Soyuncu.
Turns and did he? Plays around the corner. Finds...
Just get rid. Just clear the fucking thing.
Goes inside Thomas. Thomas on the touchline. Plays it out. Be a throw to Burnley. all because we tried to. I mean, exactly. Fair play, Thomas. Fair play. Thomas said to Cags, "What are you doing playing the ball in that position? What am I meant to do when I got loads of people?" A long, quick throw by Burnley, headed away by Ndido. Exactly.
Simon, that was
good. Thomas.
Simon, there's nothing there. There's nothing Thomas could have done in them two situations. He was let down by Sionku and was let down by Barnes there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what my problem is Thomas would have been there. Bard would have been told, guaranteed, if they get the ball in that position, you do not bomb out, because as soon as he bombs out, he leaves a massive gap for someone to run into in that left back position. Hold your place and let him come to you and do something. That's what he would have been told. That's what you're taught as a left back. If there's space in front of you, do not bomb forward out of your position, because otherwise you leave space in behind. This will come over.
Big Dan guided it out. Well done.
Daniel Amati.
The 6-hitter before the game, I'd have been happy with a point. Going to feel a bit disappointed with anything less than a win. Yes, totally agree. I'd be happy with the points. The way we've played is like we've played against Wolves. Just not clinical enough, are we, Tom? Not clinical enough. And the keeper's had a worldie because
we're 5 minutes into second half, and we've been a very, very different team so far. You know,
like Craig has said, started this half very slowly. I'd actually put very slowly, Craig, not just slowly.
Burnley have really upped the pressure, in my view, on this second half. They've really look again. The close throw to Leicester will go off McNeil out for another throw. But yeah, Burnley for me are really stepped the game up. They probably had a bit of a rocket up their butts at half time.
Got their arrows.
Switch of play. Oh, unlucky Lookman. He tries to find Barnes on the switch, and right now the ball goes down to the channel. That's
good win by Sionku.
Simple. Get rid of it.
Simple
gets it right in the end. Oh, Timmins tries to be too clever. Simple ball. Now they go down.
Run at him. Run at him. Run at him. Use your pace. Use your
space. Go inside, and he'll look for Tillemans on the run. Oh, the goalie comes out. Defender clears it. It'll be a corner kick. Mix up at the back there for me between the defend. Barnes, sadly, there though, as soon as he got the ball, he didn't put his gas down, and what he did was he held too much time for the right back and the right winger to get in position to stop him making that run down the line. He had to then look for a bit of a diagonal, well, sort of diagonal, but straight ball into the box where Tillemans made the run. If I was honest, he was looking for Tillemans, who he then put his foot to get the ball on the end of it. Corner to Leicester, 52 played. First chance of the second half for Leicester to get a ball in their penalty area. It's whipped in by Albrighton to back post, and Pope catches it comfortably.
To post.
Pope. Looks
yes, Jay. I think it does. I think everyone knows my opinions on Rodgers. I think everyone knows Tim's. I don't think it's quite the right time at the minute to discuss that. Maybe after the game, but not at the minute. I don't think. I think he's. You are.
I'll give my opinion. I personally don't think I don't see the point of sacking a manager and then looking for anyone else out there. I don't think there's a manager out there to replace him who's any better than what we've got. And is
he giving a free kick there or a corner?
Yeah, for me it was a foul by Ndidi, if I'm honest with you there. And Ndidi dived in. He didn't win any of the ball. Be interested to see what he did give. I thought it was a foul personally. I think he dived in. I just don't see, in my opinion, Roger, I don't see the point in changing someone for when there's no one out there. I think you've got to be realistic. Okay, we can say about the injuries, but realistically, the injuries we've had this season have hampered us. It is a free kick. So it'll be about 5 yards off the touch line, 2 yards off the goal line, and it'll be when they zoom out the camera angle, can't see it. It was an in swing at edge of the area, corner goes to shoot. Tillemans got it.
Run with it, Barnes. Run with it. Run with it. Just keep running. Direct. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Oh, he gives it away. It's a shocking play by Barnes again.
Why didn't he just put his head down and go for it? He kept looking.
No, he did not. He didn't seem to know where he was going. He just slowed up for some reason. I didn't get why he slowed up there. You've got no one else around you. Be direct. You're one-on-one with the last man. Take it inside and knock it past him. I know it's easier said than done when we're watching this situation. But for me, if you want to be one of the best wing in the world, get past that man. They get it, or they get the shot away.
Wasn't it here a couple of years ago? He scored an absolutely stunning goal from the halfway line, ran with it all the way through, beat a couple of men and ran all the way through and scored a stunning goal.
He's got it in his locker, mate. He has got the ball. It's just frustrating. Oh,
It's tippy tappy football on the wing.
It is, but there's a method to it because you're trying to open them up to give space for Barnes to get into. But the problem at the boat, teams do come against us like there. No one went into the space. Barnes back to Dewsbury Hall, left hand side, pulls it across the box. Can't get his
Leicester throw.
55 play, been better the last few minutes from Leicester here. Started to get back into the groove.
I'm not talking about England's number one at the minute.
I'll agree with you on that, by the way.
Craig Hendrick, I'm not talking about Pope. It's my fault at the minute. We're like this. Tom talked me into talking about it. He messaged me. Make sure you mention about Pope.
Oh, we do a script on this now, do we? Did he? Goes around the corner.
Bit short.
There's no look past me there.
Now, Jono said at half time, I don't know whether you're listening, Jono said at half time that he thought Ndidi was having a good game and it would have been his man of the match. I'm struggling. He's done okay, but I don't think he was.
I think if you're looking at man of the match, you're probably looking at Ricardo for me in that first half, the one really creating it. Barnes. Thomas and Barnes trying with the 1-2 and can't get away. Leicester get the ball back again, and now Leicester are putting the pressure on that they did in the first half. And Burnley
stay on shot.
Into the box. Luke Thomas, look up, shoots.
That's a corner. Yes, corner.
Lovely play from Leicester to find Thomas in the pocket of space in that area. That's why the ticky-tacky stuff happens, because they all went pushed out to Barnes and they let Thomas just run off them. Oh, it takes the flash.
Joe Hunter, allegedly, we're watching it on a stream, allegedly, but we're not allowed. I cannot confirm or deny what we're watching it on. But we are watching it on a TV, though. We are watching it on a TV.
I'm in the United States of America, it says on my computer.
I'm in South Africa at the minute.
Ball to the back post. Headed up. Daka. Can't get it away, Lookman. Shoots. Oh, it's gone across the box. Falls to Ndidi.
That's a free kick. No, this is why we need Madders.
Get that card out and book him. That's dissent. He will get the card out and book him. That is dissent, referee. That is appalling by Waghurst.
Waghurst. Ain't that a sausage in Holland? Ain't that a sausage in Holland? Waghurst. Well, no, that Bavurst, whatever it is.
Smoking a pancake. I mean, to jump at the referee and stamp your feet like a little 5-year-old. That's embarrassing. And then Sideshoe puts his hand up. I like the Sideshoe. It's like, give him a card.
Yes. But when you go like that, it's not actually saying give him a card. It's when you go like that. That's the problem, isn't it? When you go like that. Just going like that. That's the polite Turkish way of doing it.
Free kick.
Yeah.
Big free kick to Leicester in a very, very good situation here. I mean, this is where you're crying out for Maddison to be sitting on the pitch.
So who's going to take it? This is going to be Tillemans, is it? Or maybe Albrighton?
Lookman.
Tillemans is the Yuri.
Fantasy.
Maybe Dewsbury Hall to put his foot through it.
Tillemans, Dewsbury Hall, and it'll be left footed, tried low hard. Dewsbury Hall shoot again to Black. Oh, still in the box. Barnes shoots deflected. Back to Dewsbury Hall. He'll go around the corner, left hand side. He'll cross it in towards the back post, headed away by Charlie Taylor. Pope comes out and catches it again.
You can't do that, Daka.
Yeah.
The referee's let it get.
He stuck his foot out there, mate. And then
like the six-hitter has said, free kick and no Madders. Yeah.
Do you know what there was nice to see? Because the Burnley players about Daka, but he said straight away, I watched it. No, play on. So, do you know, fair play. The referee has seen it. Oh, Leicester lose the ball.
That's a free kick. I think this will be an accumulation of tackles, and a yellow card will be given in a minute to a Leicester player because there's been a few tackles.
Sean Dice was calling for the cards in the first half, by the way. Oh, boys. As we
McNeil just inside the halfway line.
Hour mark, free kick to Burnley. McNeil to whip this one in, left-footed. More of a dink.
Schmeichel, come on, Schmeichel. Yes.
And he caps it. Well played, Casper. Don't let him wind you up, Casper. A few little nudges there as he went to go and throw it quickly for the Burnley guys. Just laughing.
Keep getting them comments in. Keep getting them comments in, everyone. Hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube.
Like, subscribe, follow us for more of this Dick and Doming Chucker Brothers.
To me, to you.
On ball on the line, straight out of play. And Jubril turns around, tells him, get it on the floor. We've called Burnley more prompts tonight by playing it along the floor.
Vard's warming up. Vard's is stripping off.
Jamie Vardy takes out his hot water bottle from under his bottoms, takes off the big thick jacket, takes off the gloves, takes off the viz, and looks like he's going to go for a little bit of a run to get some Daka. Gets the ball, it was a lovely turn. Back to Lookman.
Oh, he's a bit lucky there.
Barnes, edge of the area. Don't think he needed to pass it for me. It was a one-way. Finds and Diddy. Looks around the corner. Diddy with a shocking pass. Shocking pass, and Diddy trying to find it there. Rushed it. Didn't need to. Sainchu steps in. Wins the ball back. Back to Thomas. Back to Ndidi. And Diddy loses it again. Thomas wins it back. But now here comes Burnley down the right-hand side, and it's 2 versus 3. In the box corner goes. Koneta shoots.
Good block.
Up. Back post.
Good block by Soyuncu. Good 2 headers by Amati.
Well played, Daniel Amati.
2 cracking headers.
Leicester got cut open there by 1 ball down that channel.
Fat boy, Laurel Hardy. I wasn't going to. Last week I said to you, I'm not going to call you fat boy anymore, but for that, I'm going to call you fat boy now.
I got the touch for it. Keep that bit there, Jamie. Keep that bit there and shave them 2 little bits. Thomas comes over, does not get the ball, and then, oh my god, embarrassing referee. So Thomas puts his foot up. For me, he doesn't touch the player. Player goes past the ball, missed it, and then goes, oh, he put his foot up. I'll hold my head. Holds his head. The referee.
Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here.
For me, he does not touch him.
Ooh.
Oh, it's close, but come off it. Oh, reactions after though, mate.
But he ducked down though. Here's the chance. But you watch this block by Soyuncu. And then 2 big headers by Big Dan. 1, 2, clears the ball away at the same time.
I think McNeil was a coward. I want my winger piling in on Daniel Amati. I want to see him go through me, even if he gives a free kick away. Show him that you're there, that you're not scared. It's all good. Free
Cheers, fat boy.
Back post, head away.
Good header by Big Dan, and yet again.
Left hand side. Albrighton will come over.
And Albrighton, that's got to be pulled back.
Well played. Charlie Taylor tried to go around the outside of Albrighton, turning like the QE2, but Albrighton spins around and nicks the ball back off him.
Big Dan. Big Dan's going for my man of the match at the minute, to be honest, pal. He hasn't. I don't think he's put a foot wrong. Him and Soyuncu have done well.
I thought Sainchu did all right in the first half. You know, there was 1 slip, I think, from Sainchu, but overall we defended well. As they go to Vardy, 62 players, doing a few open the gates, close the gate movement, and now goes.
He's got the high vis top on. He's got the grass leveling technician top on, Tom.
High risk army, if you remember from all those years ago. Norwich.
Oh yeah, that's a little push by Barnes. He gets away with it.
Don't foul him. Gets it once. That'll be a throw to Leicester. Don't need to put
how we need Christian Fuchs now to come in with a long throw.
I was thinking today about players and long throws. We were in the office. We were talking about them, and people picking.
What, just for Leicester?
No, just in general, like, you know, where it came from, and people. And like for me, there was a few. David Challinor of Tranmere Rovers.
Yeah.
Final. He was one.
Rory Delap for Southampton and Stoke.
The main one for them. Obviously, like you see, Robert seems to do it for them. Fuchs for us. You know, it's like this is one for the older fans. Mick Kennedy. He came from Luton and played for Leicester for half a season. He had a huge throw. Onto his left foot, cuts it towards the back post. Oh, it's a lovely ball by Barnes.
Some of you youngsters might not know. Some of you youngsters might not know about Mick Kennedy, but ask your granddad, they'll tell you about him.
I like this Barnes. Outside of his right foot, he's trying to bend into the 6-yard gap, you know, the area, the no-man area where, I'll be honest, now Pope isn't going for that ball. But
good header by Collins.
Was behind at the back post. He probably would have got a tap. This will be Albrighton to whip this one in again. Just whip this one in. No one comes out. It's faulted. Look, the back post. He can't get a touch. Ball clips.
He's offside. Albrighton's offside. Not Albrighton. Amati's offside.
Yeah. For God's sake, just hit it. I mean, I think that he comes to Lookman first, and I think it's the surprise that it falls to Lookman that he's touched.
He couldn't hit it first time. He couldn't hit it first time. He was stretching. He was stretching.
For me, I mean, for me, there either go across the back, across to Albrighton, or you got to go to Tillemans. But the ball he paid was the hardest ball of them all to and
or you just
down at the back post, and he's miles off. Or
Dewsbury Hall with that left foot. Dewsbury Hall with that left foot should have just put his foot through it and twatted it towards goal. Some kind of deflection. Any kind of deflection. It could have fallen to a Leicester player. Could have gone for a corner.
Did he? Can he keep it? He does keep it.
That's a free kick. I think someone's enjoying our commentary here, Tom. Talk MU is enjoying the commentary.
Ball goes wide. Finds Daniel Amati to Albrighton. The squeeze comes on. Albrighton does his little chip. He'll find Tillemans. Can he get to it? No, but James Kalkowski will kick out for a throw on this right hand side. Tillemans springs.
I don't think Ricky P should have come off. I think it's tactical, and I think it's a decent change. It's attacking change for once, isn't it? More than his normal.
Pick the ball. Left hand side, McNeil bombs towards the corner flag, and Diddy comes over and covers, and then wins the ball back. Well played, Dan. Well played, and Diddy. Well played, sir. Wins the ball back. What we've missed most this season when he's been injured. Albright then looks for the switch. Too much of a hard ball. Why are we playing the hard ball there? Look for the simple. Daka then goes down. That's a free kick to Leicester. What?
No.
Oh my God! The referee says they've both crossed. No way, referee. And Daka got the ball back and was going. Burnley look for the ball. They come down the left-hand side again. Charlie Taylor looks for Cornetto. Will he look for Cornetto? No, he won't. He'll go backwards and find Brownhill. Brownhill across the box. Goes to Roberts at right back. Goes forward. Down to Lennon. Lennon finds Westwood. Westwood into the box. Vaghurst.
Nearly turned up right. Marty then.
The ride. Back to Aaron Lennon. Lennon skips it one. Passes man. Does Thomas but loses the ball. Thomas got lucky there.
My mate Macca says get Maddison Vardy on. I would agree with that. Get Maddison Vardy on. But who for? Dakar and Tillemans, do you think? Or maybe Dakar and Barnes?
If I'm honest with you, mate, I'm not people I like to I don't think KDH had a good game in my view tonight, if I'm honest with you. I think he's been very quiet, mate, if I'm honest with you tonight. I don't think it's been his best game. So I'd probably bring Madders on for him and let him sit that higher up the pitch where GBH has been playing rubbish.
I don't think we're playing. We're not playing rubbish. It's just the final. Is he offside? He's offside.
Get onside, Dakar.
And it's not aimless balls. I don't think we're playing rubbish. I really don't think we're playing that bad.
There is a method to what we are trying to do tonight, and it is working at times. The problem is we're just not taking the chances, mate. Simple as that. You know, if that ball falls better to Lookman, he's got a free shot on goal, but he doesn't. He doesn't fall to him like you want it to.
Gray Richardson says, wash your mouth out, Tom. Well, I think that should be me, Gray, really, because Tom's trying to stop himself and I'm just going for it. It's better what you've just said, Tom, to upset Gray.
I think it's got to take off Dewsbury Hall, but if I'm honest, mate, he hasn't done enough for me.
Right.
I don't think he has. I don't think he's been poor, but I don't think he's been the Dewsbury Hall we've seen in the last few weeks. And, you know, for me, Tillemans and Diddy probably are the senior players out there at the moment, and you want the senior players. That's an awful clearance by Lennon, but someone gets lucky. Leicester get lucky.
Cheers,
back,
talk.
and then Leicester lose it. Burnley on the attack, edge of the area, plays in corner toe, goes right. Oh God, Leicester got lucky there.
Talk MU, thank you for sub. That's all you got to do. Click that subscribe button. More than appreciated. Thank you, Talk.
Actually, falls to McNeil. He slides in Cornetto in the edge of the box. Cornetto gets.
Was that a tackle? I thought Schmeichel got touched to that then.
No, he got. I think it went through his legs, mate, and just wide luckily. Forward they come. Thomas back to Dewsbury Hall, and Leicester will make a sub soon. I really do feel.
The board's getting there. Is that coming from our side? It's coming.
Goes wide. Finds it Albrighton. Albrighton into Tillemans. Can't find it. Albrighton will get the ball back though. Looks down the line. Now he finds Tillemans. Now he goes inside. Looks to Lookman. It's a hard pass, that is. Really hard pass, and he makes a right mess of it, and Burnley win the ball back. Charlie Taylor, not going to get a free kick in there. Go inside. Now the ball's onside. No, it's not.
Too late.
Now lose it because Tillemans tries to do the hardest pass. Charlie Taylor down the line. Burnley now come down the left inside to Van Herks. McNeil keeps running.
Brighton's out of position.
Taylor cuts it back.
Good.
Daniel Martin,
Big
right
Dad.
place, the right time, takes it over control. Now Leicester should be looking at this space because Charlie Taylor is out. But no run made by Lookman. Too static going forward by Leicester for me.
Barnes is open. Barnes is there. Barnes is the ball.
Slow ball
And again.
wide again. Now
Too late.
And it's a shot pass by Thomas. Kicks it straight out of play. Oh, the build-up play was too slow for me there. It's got to go wide. It's got to go quicker. There, the substitutions we were talking about. James Maddison stripped off. Also, James Rodriguez is stripped off for Burnley. He will come on.
The six-hitter, we're playing well, but unfortunately reminds me of the Great Escape season. Played decent all season, but kept losing by the odd goal. Yes, we did. Unfortunately, we did keep losing by the odd goal.
Cornetto is done.
Say again.
Don't ban the walls. You made me jump.
I've just had a bit of an interloper come in. It was the dog. Scare the dog. Come on, Alfie. You're my good luck. You are, pal. Come on, mate. Come on.
Give him a kiss.
He gives me enough kisses. I don't need him give me a kiss anymore.
Cornetto off. James Rodriguez is on. The ex-West Bromwich player. And Leicester have made a change there, but I would say we can still. It's going to be James Maddison. Give the ball away.
That's a Burnley throw.
Burnley. 70 minutes played, and on will come the sub. He's saying 15 to 20 minutes. The first comes going to be made. Vardy and Maddison will come on. Vardy must be up for this. Now, all I can ask you, Burnley fans, is please start chanting about Vardy's wife. He does appreciate it, and it'll mean he wouldn't score this game. It's something that he doesn't, for some reason, he just doesn't score when you chant about his wife. So if you could just let a few chants out, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you. On comes Jamie Vardy for Daka.
I'll agree with Simon. This half has been a bit disjointed, hasn't it? It's not as good as the first half. It's not the rhythm's not there, is it?
Tillemans has gone off. So it wasn't Jupiter. Tillemans goes off.
Oh, he doesn't look happy.
Has he got a knock, mate? Well, he's gone off the far side, but then again, protocol now, he was that far side of the pitch, so he's probably gone off to walk back round again. Unless he goes down the tunnel, then you can see definitely wasn't.
It's good work by Dewsbury.
Well played. There's got to be a free kick in here, If there's no advantage there. Tell me where the advantage is when we're having to go back with the ball. Sancho goes to find Daniel Amati down the right. Daniel told by Albright to go up the line. He does. Finds Lookman.
Albrighton's out of position now.
Charlie Taylor tries to take something, did he? Well played, Charlie Taylor. He does hold the ball up well, and he does find Brownhill. Leicester then go backwards again. Brownhill to Taylor, back to McNeil. McNeil back to James Kosky. Switch of play. Finds Sancho with a head. Looks for Madders.
Why are you backing away for, Madders? Don't back away.
Forward again by Sancho. Can't find it. There's the ball.
Right.
Barnes.
Run at him. Run.
Goes backwards again. Forward, boys, now. Take it to them. You've got Vardy on the pitch. Oh, that's shocking by Indy, who gives the ball away. It's a shocking pass. Leicester out of the place. McNeil nutmegs Albrighton into the box. Left-hand side. Cuts on his man. Cuts back onto his left. Shoots. Deflected away. Good corner
kick. Big Dan.
Oh, boys. Too easy. I mean, Albrighton can't do much. He's been done. He's been absolutely done there by McNeil. It's a great play.
Yeah.
This is the bit of skill we've seen why McNeil was rated so highly. Corner kick.
Yes, pal. We are. Look for Leicester Fan TV on Twitter. Also, Foxy's on. Oh!
And it'll fall to Vargas. Big Dan with another big
Dan's in the way.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, Tillemans.
Tom _ LCFC _ 1986. But if you want to find us, big header.
Tillemans. When he walked off, he'd have been near the tunnel, wouldn't he, at Burnley?
They haven't shown where he went, mate.
Yeah, but he went. That was the corner. Yeah.
Headed away out of the box. Comes to the edge of the area. Did he? No one goes for it. Make a challenge.
Have we got a free kick from that? How have we got a free kick from that?
I think he got a hand in the face, mate.
What, like that?
Yeah, like that. Soft.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Or the elbow. There was just a
little glance.
Little glancing elbow.
Oh, it's so soft these days. God, if it's been a Sunday morning, you just get on with it.
Jacob, why do we back out of every single challenge? It's true.
Burnley are really starting to switch on to this now. Throw to Leicester, by the way. Throw to Leicester. That has to be a throw to Leicester.
No.
It came off his foot. It came off the
Thomas.
Burnley foot. And then came off the Burnley player's foot as he went past him. They get it. Down the line they go. That'll be a throw to Burnley now. No, basically, as it came off Thomas's foot, it catches the foot as he steps over it at the back heel, sends that a play short. He's not a happy man tonight. He's had a
so it must have come off Thomas. Must have come off Thomas then if he ain't happy.
Goes long. Why are we heading it there? Use your foot, put it through it like a traction engine. Goes long. Albrighter heads away. Thomas will head it. Can't find anyone. Find Barnes down the line. Finds Madison who tries. Gets stepped over.
Vardy ain't touched the ball in 5 minutes yet.
No. But he only needs a chance. We've said it before. How many times are we going to give the ball away without shot? Yep, completely agree. Boring match without. Well, first half, I don't think it was boring. We created enough for me to win the game. Second half, have we tested their goalkeeper? Not really. Not enough.
No, definitely not enough.
Ball down the line, Aaron Lennon. In comes Daniel Amati, slides in, wins
Big Dan. Big Dan does
Thomas
it.
Keep that in there, man. You've got to keep that in, Thomas. Flick the ball back. You've got a blow behind you. Flick it onto him. Win the throw. Be clever there. Bin Dan comes home and does his bit. Wins the throw.
Dives in a tad.
Yeah, Daniel Amati, though, he's rash. Oh, ball bounces around, and did he get rid of it? And did he get rid of it? He does get rid of it up the line. But Vardy can't keep this in.
He still ain't touched the ball. He's been on, 5-10 minutes? Well, maybe not 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Ball pressure coming Lookman. Lookman finds McNeil. Look. McNeil cuts inside 2, cuts inside 3. Vardy then comes home and points the direction where to pass it.
Yeah, do as I say. Pass it over there.
We're letting them have the ball. Oh, step in there.
That's a good tackle by Soyuncu. Cracking tackle by Soyuncu.
Plays it to Vardy. Vardy turned. Now, this is what we missed. Vardy going at his man. He's got the runner. There you go. He finds Madison. Pulls it back. Chip to the other back post. Vardy over the crossbar. He tries a scissor kick and gets completely wrong. But this is what we've missed. That person who wants to be in and around the penalty area. Madison with the creativity sells his man with a little dummy and cuts back inside. Vardy picks it up. He plays it to Madison on the left-hand side. He skins his man by cuts inside. He dinks the back post. Taylor scuffs it in the air and Vardy over the crossbar.
Well over the crossbar, unfortunately. It wasn't just, but it was well over. But at least he's there. He's in the box, and it's a first attempt. That will test his his fetlock. That will.
Yeah, exactly, mate. It'll test the old hammy and the old gluteus maximus and every other bone that he's had problems with recently. Oh,
it is. That's what we love about Vardy. He attacks, doesn't he? He attacks.
He turned, and what's the first thing he did when he turned? He turned and he went forward. He didn't turn around and go back. He was direct towards that goal. 15 minutes to go. Ball long. Up the line. Rodriguez gets it. Charlie Taylor, go on, play it back. Oh, Duckman will close it down. Ball goes long, but it's too easy. How's he got that ball so easy? And he still keeps the ball and finds Brownhill. Brownhill goes past underneath, then he wins it back. Turn, Lookman gets the ball. Find Madders. He does find Madders. Madders does him to Vardy. Vardy sprints forward. He's got to look up. He does look up. He's on the left-hand side of the box now. Now he's got to step inside. He does step in front. It's false to Vardy. He cuts his on him, man. It's penalty, referee. It's going to be a penalty. Referee, that's going to be a penalty.
How can that not be a penalty?
He takes his foot away. How is that not a penalty? Now he gets free kick. Now the referee players are asking for VAR to look at this. How's he not? Governor, you are an absolute choke of a ref. You've got to look at this.
He's got to get it in his ear, though, hasn't he? It's got to be looked at. He's got to be told.
I don't care what you're telling me now. Vardy does not go down when he's just skinned his man in the box. He's skinned his man in the box. He cuts his side. He knocks it past. He kicks his foot, referee. He doesn't get near the ball. He kicks his standing foot. He's nowhere near the ball. That has to be a penalty.
Be a penalty. That has to be a penalty.
It has to be a penalty. He's got nowhere near the ball.
They've not looked at it.
Absolute joke. What a joke VAR is, and what a joke of officiating and Kavanagh is again. Top referees in the
what they'll say?
Nonsense.
There was no there's nothing that could overrule because he only just touched him. But that was a penalty. That was a clear penalty. If that had been given, there was no way VAR could have overturned that. It's the way it's given. If that had been given, that wouldn't have been overturned.
He's done it. Vardy does not go down for no reason, mate, in that area. No reason to go down. He's done his man. He feels the touch. He has the right to go down. We've talked about this on Match of the Day, that the player stays on his feet sometimes too often. So he goes down and he does not get the support of VAR once again. Leicester come again, 10 minutes to go. Fucking hell. Well, excuse my French tonight, Jim, but shoot by Barnes. Oh, he saved it again, Pope.
Well, Pope's won man of the match, hasn't he? For the 22 players, Pope's got man of the match. There's no sure thing. He's made 4 absolutely outstanding. That was going in. Another one that was going in.
Oh.
Fee's never seen you so angry, pal.
Ball whipped into the back post. Headed away. I'm just yeah, I am angry.
Here you are. Vardy's onside. Is Vardy onside?
Takes a touch. Good touch by Vardy. First touch.
Vardy, have a pop. Have a pop.
Shoot. Madders has come on and Madders has scored. Leicester take the lead. We're just sitting here thinking, where is this going to come from tonight in a crucial game? I don't care what anyone says. This is a crucial game. We were in a relegation battle, and this is the game that mattered tonight and Saturday. You've got to win these games around us. Firstly, once again, James Maddison and Vardy have made the difference after coming on. They've made to go forward. They've looked to go forward. They look to be positive every single time they've got the ball so far tonight. And finally, after 81 minutes, Leicester finally get the breakthrough. We didn't think it was going to be our night tonight. Oh, they're looking for offside here. I don't think Vardy is. I think he's made the time well. Ball held up. Vardy takes a lovely touch, plays it back to Maddison. Maddison cuts inside and plays it with his left foot into the bottom corner. I'm just checking this is still going to be given a goal, so I'm getting concerned now that we're checking it. It's a lovely finish. Oh, he bends it past Pope. And it had to be that quality the way Pope was playing tonight. But Vardy, again, the first touch is superb to play into Maddison. 82 minutes gone. It's Burnley 0, Leicester City 1.
Come on!
Oh.
Even Alfie got excited then as well. Alfie got it's a corner.
Corner kick to Burnley. Oh, we need that. We so needed that. Ball to the back post.
Oh,
he's missed it. How have they missed it? He's gone through everyone and the Burnley player. We need to this.
Don't be, like Arlo says, don't be careless.
I mean, he's come all the way through. I mean, and he's with his man, but let's put it this way. Wagner should have scored this for me. He should have scored.
Came off his shin. Come off his
shin, but he should be scoring there. He's not getting a penalty for that. Watchalong dies moan. Go on, have a whinge. No, he doesn't. Fair play. Oh, please, why? Smith, why? Why'd you have to put that on there? No, don't want to hear that. Fee.
Fee, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, Fee. Cheers, love. Happy birthday to you. I'm not sure whether it was last weekend or this weekend, but happy birthday. Glad you enjoyed your stadium tour.
Vardy gets smacked on the head. Referee gives nothing. Absolute duo tonight. The referee has been an absolute joke for this for me the second half.
But Jamesport, that's why Vardy should start. But I don't think he should have started this game. It wasn't the right game for him to start. think it's better for him to come on against Burnley, who had probably shot it by the 80th minute, and it's just proved a point. So I actually think it was right.
I think tonight was, mate, because if you knacker him too early and then he's, not ready for Leeds, 20 minutes tonight, he probably against Leeds, and if you're playing tonight, he might not play against Leeds at the weekend. You never know, because he might, 20 minutes tonight is better than 60 minutes and he pulls a hamstring. McNeil goes down, wants a free kick, not getting it. Jude Hill had the ball, 5 minutes to go in this game.
Phil Upton watching from Iceland. I bet it is cold there, pal. Yes, we do need these. Keep hold of these 3 points.
Leicester,
has Vardy made this big a difference?
Oh, Mustley. Oh, he nearly gets the end of that one as well. Come on, Lookman, you're out of shape now, boy. You've got to get running. What I do like about Lookman, he will get himself into positions and he does work back. Oh, score banner, please, Jamie.
Oh, sorry. I'm on the... We haven't tallied up. No, because we haven't tallied up. Tom, we haven't tallied up all game, all half, second half.
Second half, leave it
Superstition.
Now. It's 1-0.
Superstition.
Not changing.
Sorry, Fee. It's superstition. Sorry.
Gets it down to Burnley. It's the edge of the area, cleared by Albrighton.
Yes, we normally have it up, Fee, but just as a superstitious reason that I put my left sock on this morning. Play
round the corner and he come down to the right hand side. Aaron Lemon on the ball. Gets one-on-one, whips it towards the back post. No one's there. But McNeil will keep it in. He flicks it back across the box. There's a push there, ref. Doesn't give it. Like he hasn't given half in this second half because he's an absolute clown. Ball goes to McNeil. He gets the ball again. Holds it up. Left-hand side, Albrighton jogs it with him. Well played, Albrighton. Doesn't it go? Pass goes out for a throw. Jamie and Alfie should be there more. Long throw going to come in. Oh, twitchy bum time. Correct, sir. Correct, Peter. Twitchy time. Guys, there's 6 of you liking this. If you're watching on YouTube, pull into the box, runs all the way through, and it will be a goal kick. There's 124 of you watching this right now. Once again, thank you for watching me and Jamie. We don't know much about football, like we talk about it, we try our best, but it's life.
It's like being at the bar, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, if you could like, subscribe, drop us a comment at the end on YouTube. We much appreciate it as always. Thank you again. Oh, God.
Yes, we've got to hold on. The councillor says, yes, we've got to hold on. 3 minutes to go, plus whatever injury time we've got.
Come on, can hear Leicester chanting on the broadcast. Love it.
Can you?
Remember the name? James Madison. Yeah. Tom and Jamie.
Dream team.
I don't think we've ever been called this.
We've been called legends or legends.
Legends. Been called some other stuff as well. Bugler's long held up.
No, we haven't got no subs left.
No, we haven't.
No, we've used them.
Yeah. Albrighton down at the right hand side.
Into the corner. He
doesn't win the throw. It comes off his foot. Ball goes long, comes back off a Burnley player, throw to Leicester. We are into 88 minutes played.
Craig, the 6-hitter, Craig Hendry, I think we've won more headers tonight than the rest of the season combined. I think so. I think that's right. I think Soyuncu and Amati have played well back there today.
So my man of match is Daniel Amati, mate. Simple as that.
Yes. Hands up, I agree. While everyone's here.
We
won't do no.
Goes wide. Barnes pushes forward at 88 and 30 seconds gone. Oh, Barnes, that's too easy. Just injury, step aside, go back to the goalkeeper. Now Burnley aren't mucking around. They'll go forward. No, they do go play from the back. Joe to go. Look, when steps in, slides in, wins the ball. Keeps the ball. No, he can't. Charlie Taylor wins it back. James Kartoski goes forward again. Big header from Soyuncu. Finds Jupiel. There's the ball. Finds Barnes. Go for it. He does find Barnes into the left channel. Go to the corner now. Don't muck around. 1 minute.
Vardy's pulling away. Vardy's pulling away.
Vardy! Goal! Yeah! James set and match Leicester City. It will be their first win on the road since October. And the man was stuck on 11 goals. He now points to the Burnley fans, give it the old week, and then goes quiet. And thank you, Burnley, for coming tonight. This will be their first Leicester win since October. This could be a 4th clean sheet of the season. We are into the final minutes now. But this is what we've missed. That direct movement from Barnes to find Vardy in the box. And Vardy's movement, once again, is superb. The Burnley defenders do not know where Vardy is. He's in between the two centre-halves of Collins and James Kankowski. He pulls off James Kankowski's shoulder. Charlie Taylor doesn't pick him up. He moves away from Charlie Taylor and heads it into the back of the net. And
just pulled off him, didn't it?
Puts up, it's Barney 0, Leicester City 2. Oh, up into injury time. There can't be much of that.
Cheers, Fee. Thank you. Much appreciated. You don't have to. Much appreciated. Has the injury time board got up? I've missed it. Can't be much. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, Tom. Clean sheet. 3 points. Clean sheet. That's what we want. We need to get a clean sheet. They're talking about it on the TV now. Or didn't need to take Aaron Lennon there. 3 minutes.
It's a big victory for Leicester. Massive victory.
Oh, huge. We needed this. It was squeaky bum time at that relegation zone.
You know, as BBC put, back on the pitch and back in the goals. Jamie Vardy headed over the bar. There's 1 minute 30 played already. Into the last minute and a half to go. Oh, let's see
the league table as it stands. Let's see what's the scores on the doors, shall we? Oh. If my phone loads up. That much internet being used here tonight.
Leicester will move up a place tonight, by the way. They will be up to 12th in the league, play 24, won 8.
No, we won't be. This hasn't updated itself.
Yeah, drawn 10, -4 goal difference, same as Aston Villa, 30 points in level with Palace and Aston Villa. But Palace have got only a -1 compared to our -4 goal difference. It's a big win because, you know, that pulls us Everton, who are, well, Burnley are bottom 3, third from bottom on 21 points. That brings us 9 points clear of Burnley, who have played a game more than us now. Burnley into the box. Aaron Lennon, Sancho dives in. Don't dive in there, Sancho. Chips towards both. Headed away, Daniel Amati, my man of the match tonight. Now he finds Madders. Madders will go to Barnes in the air. Really poor ball for me. Look inside. Finds Juby Hall. He then looks from the corner for Vardy. Vardy's on his bike. Puts Collins under tail.
Fat boy, yes, wonderful job. It definitely. He's giving it the out. Have you seen it? He's giving the old Burnley crowd the score.
Oh, come on, boys. That's it.
Vardy is a phenomenon. Yes, Vardy is a phenomenon.
To go.
People watching the game don't post any updated scores until James. Oh no, it's okay, Fee. We know. We try not to look at it. It's hard work, but we don't mind. Everyone gets excited. Everyone loves it, don't they? See our reactions. Game over.
Full-time whistle goes. The first win for Leicester City on the road since October. First clean sheet in a long, long time coming. And we'll take it. And
December the 28th, first clean sheet.
Can't moan at the way we've played today. Yes, it was a bit scrappy in the second half compared to the first half. But generally, we deserve to win this football match tonight. And the difference says it all. As much as, you know, players are well tonight.
For Burnley, the big opportunity to move out of the bottom 3 tonight, but they remain there. They've wasted.
Turn it down, John. You sound.
Sorry, I've turned it off now.
Sorry, that was me. That was me bringing you on a bit early.
Oh my lord! I could not be happier. That was.
Who said we were going to draw 1-1 and Vestergaard was going to come on?
Well, that's been Leicester for the last few months, but that was just. What I said at halftime, we're going to bring on Vardy, Maddison, and Lookman. We did, and I said Vardy. They're not going to do a Vardy at halftime, didn't I? I said Vardy will not. They'll not deal with his pace, his pressure, and yeah, it was just exceptional.
Vardy, yes, that goal makes Vardy the highest 30-year-old to score in the Premier League now with 94 goals. It's gone above Ian, right. Ian, right.
And
sorry.
It's a clean sheet, away from home, and a win. Oh.
Here we go. Let's get the boss in. The boss is ready.
All right, lads. What a difference Jamie Vardy makes to the team, clearly.
Didn't I say it, Phil? Didn't I say it? Jamie Vardy coming on. They couldn't wear them out. Play. I said, don't change anything. Play our game. Wear them down. When Vardy, Maddison, and Lookman came on, we wore them down, and they couldn't deal with it. Buzzing.
But I tell you what, special praise has got to go for Daniel Amati and Soyuncu, because they were absolutely fantastic today. There was one little slip by Soyuncu. He couldn't do much about it because it's typical Burnley pitch and weather, isn't it? There's Jack. Jack's on the TV. Just seen Jack.
That was on the telly.
Just seen Jack. Yeah. So for me, talking of if we're talking about man of the match, so I'm going to go in a minute. For me, it was Daniel Amati, my man of the match. I don't think he put a foot wrong. Very happy with the clean sheet, 2-0 clean sheet. How can you not be happy Vardy comes back and scores a goal? Absolutely brilliant. 3 points that I wasn't thinking we're going to get. I was going for the old 2-all, the old Desmond. Jono, stop upstaging me. My Alfie's gone in the other. Oh, it's a fox. It's not a real dog, is it? It's a fox.
No, it's not. It's a toy fox.
It's a toy fox. Yeah, so clean sheet. Vardy back with a bang. I said 2-all, but 3 points. Over the moon with that. Didn't expect that one bit to get 3 points tonight. Absolutely fan-dabby doozy.
Right, boys, let me just do my debrief because my missus is going to pay me if I don't come and see her soon. So now I've literally come in and firstly, brilliant performance tonight. Jimmy thought we deserved the win. First half, battered them, 3 good chances. Jamie jinxed us by saying Pope had been poor form and he has a worldie. But absolutely disheartened me at half time because I think we'd had all those chances. Second half probably was a bit what Leicester needed. It got down and dirty and we had to do more of the dirty work and get the ball back, from some more dirty challenges and then putting the pressure on them. Fair play to Burnley. They upped the game the second half. But the moment in that game changed when you saw Vardy come on with Madders, and the difference was when Daka had dropped in, give the ball go. Vardy turned and ran at his man. The first thing he thought of, I'll get the ball, I'm going to run at Burnley. I'm going to see what these boys have got behind them. Burnley didn't want it. Burnley did not want them running at him. And both the goals have come from a ball over the top of Vardy, brings down and lays in Maddison. And then Burnley could not deal with Vardy's movement in the box for the second goal. And looking at the league title now, Leicester 12th level on points with Villa and Palace, but with -4 point goal difference. But that now brings us 9 points away from the relegation zone. And Burnley have played a game more than us still. If we'd lost tonight, we would be well and truly in this relegation fight. That is a massive win. Now we go into Saturday with a bit of confidence, a clean sheet. What is a massive thing since we're 28th of October since the last one, and
28th of December.
So December, you see the boys now with Vardy and the team. We look a different unit now. We all can say about Daka, maybe not here and there. Daka would never have played the amount of games he would have played this season if Vardy hadn't been injured. Let's put it that way. Roger said it at the start of the season. But Bakary Samani and Daka will take a season to get used to what they're coming into. They've had to step up because of the amount of injuries. And they've done all right. But you can't change the class of Jamie Vardy. And I'll finish on this note. My man of the match goes to Daniel Amati in that back line again. Daniel Amati, take your hat off. You've been my player of the season, mate, for most of them. You've made 1 or 2 mistakes. You're not in your natural position. But you've led that line once again tonight. You've put your body on the line. You've blocked it. You were double headers when you need to. So Daniel Amati gets my man of the match tonight, lads.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, Tom, for doing the watch along. It's been fantastic having you, Jamie.
Just before Tom goes, remember, Tom's got the Thursday night show with Connor from One Leeds fan channel previewing the Leeds game on Saturday night at 7:30. Saturday at lunchtime at 7:30. It's Connor from One Leeds fan channel. Be a good chat that will with him.
So that's Thursday night. Thanks, Tom. Thanks
guys. Yes. See you later.
Jamie, are you off as well now?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot. You can get other people's fans in now. I think everyone's fed up of listening to me rant on them today. But yeah, I'll say, over the moon with that. I thought a draw, but I was hoping for a win. So it's what we wanted, 3 points. It's a difference what 3 points closer or three points makes, isn't it? Tonight, 3 points is a huge difference tonight. It certainly is.
Just before you go,
One game doesn't make a season, Mark, I'm afraid. One game does not change me completely. Let's have 3 or 4 wins and then we'll see. But like I said to Tom earlier, I think Rodgers is here until the end of the season. I don't think they'll make changes now. So we'll have to wait and see. But I do not think changes will be made this time of the season now.
I think that was the result that might just help secure his end of the season run. Jamie, thanks for joining us and doing the watch along. We'll see you soon.
You're welcome. Not a problem. With the famous Fox's Aftermath show. Yes. See you later.
See you later. That was Jamie. Jono, right, we'll go through as many comments as we can, then we'll have a catch up in there. Vardy is back, says John Simpson. The councillor says, must give credit to Brendan, tactical masterclass today. Well, he's back. Yes, Jamie. It's Reedy.
Hello.
You're already on the bus on the way back. How was it there?
No. It was all right. I don't think we deserved to get a full-on win, but we got it.
Were you watching the same game as us?
Yeah.
Second half, Reedy, I think we did deserve that. And Madders, Lookman and Vardy obviously made a massive difference.
Yeah, I'd say we knew the subs were going to come on. We knew they were going to do better than what we had out, but we just, I didn't think I think it was an ugly win. I don't think, I'd say, they probably deserved to win it in the end, but they did dominate us a lot of the game because of how like strong they are. But yeah.
Really, we had far more chances than Burnley did, and Nick Pope was perhaps the overall man of the match if you were looking at it from all the players. But Vardy, for me, what a difference, Reedy. But almost he does show up. Perhaps what we've been missing with Daka in the team.
Yeah, exactly. And like I say, Daka didn't really have a clue what he was doing, was he, really? Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to slate him because other games he's done a lot better, but he just have a clue on where's Vardy. He knows where to put his body in, he knows where to win the ball. So, and he scored in the last minute with what a brilliant head it was. So,
yeah, Jono, I mean, Vardy just showing Daka really how you play in the Premier League.
Yeah, you know, Daka's game will adapt. He's shown class and quality that he can do, but the knowledge that Vardy has is just second to none. He's proven he's the best. If he was mature at an earlier age, he'll be a world-class player and in the top teams. He's just an unreal player. He's the difference between us, being in 12th and us being in 6th. That's how big of a difference he is, and he's proven that just now. But Daniel Amartey for his man of the match, he was just exceptional. Aerial battling, his knowledge of where to be, that double header in the box up from being headed in was just exceptional. So overall good performance.
And of course, Maddison had a big impact again, just like he did against Randers. Scored a goal, heavily involved. Looks up for it, Jono.
Well, I said we need someone in midfield to be the creative guy, hold up play and have the vision to see runs and stuff like that. So Maddison coming on, Lookman with the pace on the right hand side was good. He didn't make much of an impact, which as I expected him to, but Vardy coming on was just brought a different level to the game. And up to Brendan, I thought it was tactically perfect. I said play the game out, which we did. It's weird that Reedy's really positive when we lose or be bad.
Yes,
and when we win, he's Mr. Negative, isn't he?
Honestly, after Wolves, when we lost 2-1, I've had it all day in the office. Reedy was like, "Oh, we played brilliant. I don't care that we lost against Wolves today. We've just been."
It's like, yeah, we did. We played all right. We're all buzzing. He's just like, yeah, it's all right. I'm like, Reedy, what's up?
Redhead watching on YouTube says massive 3 points. By the way, thanks for that. Appreciate that one. Leroy says Vardy is our key player now. I knows. I think we know Vardy has been massive for Leicester since he's been with us, but just honestly just shows you how much we've missed him and perhaps how much we rely on him. And I think the question in the summer, not a question for now, will be, is Daka really, really going to be able to take over from him long term? Jason says, I actually shouted at the TV not to bring on Vestergaard. John, at half time, you had fears of Vestergaard coming on towards the end.
It shows Brendan's tactics of, his mindset's changed. He brought all 3 positive players, Lookman, Maddison, and Vardy, and I predicted those 3 exact changes, and it showed. It shows Tielemans his head somewhere else. You know, his body language of his mindset. You know, he's going, and you know, Dewsbury Hall for me today was really good. Even though he didn't play his best game, he was just running all game. He put in 110%.
Yeah, Kenny says Vardy starts and within 18 minutes he's got 1 goal and 1 assist. Ant says that result has been coming. I thought we were unlucky against Wolves. I hear what you're saying, Ant, there. Dave saying we did play better when Tielemans came off. Did Tielemans shake his head when he was took off a little bit? I don't know if you noticed that, John.
I think so, when he was walking down the side of the pitch.
Yeah, and he looked a bit like...
I think he was disappointed in himself. I think he knows when he hasn't had the opportunity to have an impact, but I think he deserved to come off because I think the person that came on for him had more an impact in 5 minutes he had in 70.
Charlie's got a question here, which is worth its own show in its own right in the summer. Who's the biggest legend, Vardy or Lineker? For me, it has to be Jamie Vardy by a country mile, but John...
Yeah. You know, he's the 11. It's heaven for Jamie Vardy. You know, he's scored most goals after 30. He's FA Cup winner, Championship winner, Premier League winner, Community Shield winner. That's more than Harry Kane has won. Golden Boot winner. Yeah, Vardy is just another level.
It is Vardy. As much as I love Gary Lineker, and I do remember him playing, but it is without a shadow of a doubt, like lots of people putting here, it is Vardy. Jason says Daka will come good. He's shown he can score goals. Give him time. I don't think Vardy hit the ground running straight away, which is totally true. It did take Jamie Vardy a little bit of player to get there. Vardy is the greatest LCFC player, says the councillor. Ross saying Vardy. Jono saying Vardy versus Lineker for a legend. It will be in there. Ant saying it's interesting that we didn't need Tielemans tonight. Good luck to any team that spends 40 million on him. He'd be a bench warmer at Liverpool in there. Jono, just we're about to finish here. Tomorrow night is Wednesday night, and Jack will be, who was at the match tonight live, will be doing a full show. So loads to talk about. 7:30 tomorrow with Jack. Loads of views you can get in then. Just before we wrap this up, Jono, I think that 3 points was massive today. I think that just about, I'm not going to say puts us to safety, but it was a 6-pointer against the Burnley side. I think that does probably just tip us towards we're safe this season. Do you agree?
Pretty much. You know, Vardy being back is vital. If we put that performance against Leeds, a win against Leeds will show to me that, yeah, we made it. Let's focus. Then we can put all our eggs in the basket for the Conference League. We can just go, right, win the Conference League, get back into Europe, stay safe in the Premier League. The next season, win Europe, start over again.
Even a point against Leeds, I would say now, is decent.
Win against Leeds, just don't lose. Don't lose.
But I agree with you, Jono. I think we can certainly beat Leeds on Saturday. So thanks everybody for watching tonight. Thanks for Tom and Jamie for doing the watch along. Thanks for Jono for joining us. Tomorrow night is Jack at 7:30. Then Tom is live with Leeds fans on Thursday at 7:30. Reedy is live on Friday at 7:30. We've got a watch along for those of you who aren't at the game. I'll see you down at the game at the Blues Bar before and after the game if you're around. And then Sunday, it's the Foxes Aftermath show, where Jamie will be looking back.
The famous Foxes Aftermath show with Jamie.
The famous Foxes Aftermath show. The famous one at 10 a.m. where we'll be looking back against the Leeds game. Jono, thanks so much for joining us.
Cheers, guys.
And thanks everybody who's watched, been part of this, got your comments in. We can't do it without the fans. We are Leicester Fan TV. See you at the next match.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co. Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.